I may or may not have made a small mistake. Koi. There, that's the name. I thought that Vela and Darth weren't coming. Maybe they're not. Maybe I'm doing all this for nothing. But I think they are. I'm relatively sure that they're actually going to show up, and that I gave up on them far too soon, or at least Vela. Maybe, possibly. That's my life. Even people I know are reliable. I presume we're not reliable. Just had bad experiences with people. You know how it is. Ugh. You like my light? I like my light. My light's cool. Coolio. Oh, my face is reversed. This is me looking at the chat. This is me looking at the game. Game. Chat. Game. Chat. Yee. Tim! Tim is playing! Tim! Oh, I love you, Tim. Tim, you are the greatest. I'm gonna turn that down a wee bit. Tim? Tim! I love Tim! Tim is the greatest thing that has ever graced this world. Wait. So my graphics, I can turn my texture quality up, and oh, what does it do anything? Turning the texture quality up doesn't. Oh, texture quality terms the clarity and size of textures used throughout the game. Higher texture quality result in more detail, but it requires more video memory. Oh. Boink! Ooh. Yeah, turning the texture quality up actually seemed to do something. Like, just looking at this zealot dude. Yeah, that really did something for the look of the game. And at least for now, it seems to be running smooth. Oh. I wish I'd known this before. That'd have been nice. Jeez. I've been playing on low graphics and I didn't need to. Screw it. Can you even see that in lower I don't think you can see that in lower graphics. Nah, you can see it. I've just never noticed it before. No, not graphics quality. That will determines over. This sets the advanced options below the suggested level for your machine. Tim, what are you doing, Vela? What are you doing, Vela? You freaking teasing me? This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Hi. Oh, that explains it. Okay, get in Discord when you're done. Alright. Alright, they're doing the mutation. That explains things. Didn't we do the mutation? Yeah, we beat it. We beat it. I remember. Me and Darth beat it last time. My memory's good, guys. I'm sharp. Real sharp. Whew! In the meantime, I'm gonna play Nova Covert Ops for 5 seconds to pass the time. It's gonna be good. is gonna be real good. They're gonna get in here, and I'm gonna be playing Nova Covert Ops. I'll have just gotten into it, and they're like, "Hey, we're ready now." I'm like, "Oh, my mic is clippy. That's better." Yep, that's way better. Whew. I'll see when they're in Discord, at least. Yeah, it says they're both playing StarCraft. Wait, I thought Vela wasn't online. Here. Wait, they're doing the mutation together. Well, she didn't specifically say that, but it makes the most sense. Setting up liberators or defender mode over strategic hill points makes for an effective defensive strategy. Huh, I never would have thought of that. Anyway, but it said she was offline for me. No, it said she was online, but not in StarCraft. Huh? Really? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Also, turning the texture quality up to ultra may have been a mistake. Guys, might have made a mistake. Oh, okay, it's running. Oh, what was I doing?
Nova, the emerging records indicate that the researchers had additional mines here. I'd imagine they had to leave some
Lips?
equipment
No.
behind.
Yes,
Emergent
lips.
tech is hard to come by. I'll check it out.
Okay.
On the move.
Nova. Nova, go. No,
Confirm that
go
last.
here.
Who wants some?
Who wants some?
Consider it done.
How about banshees don't fly into that?
Nova here. Status report. I'll make it
This is
happen.
not bad. Can I save that?
Proceed with caution. My scans show invested siege tanks nearby.
Perks.
Status report.
Hey.
Reporting for action.
Hey. We need more. We need more
Terminate
marine
another extraction device and teach these weaklings a lesson.
boats. Okay.
Additional supply depots required.
These marines! These heroes! Not great.
Say again?
Microing. I'm microing.
I'm reading you.
I really love the
Executing.
nickname Micro Jackson.
Loud and clear.
I really don't
Additional
like Michael
supply
Jackson,
Reporting
but
for
like,
action.
Base
That's
is under attack.
what?
Additional supply depots required.
How about you take these couple guys off auto repair so they'll attack?
You scared me! Our enemies are attacking a terrazine extraction device.
Are they though? Boink. We got this. Tempest. Tempest. Yep. Love
Say
it.
again?
Dibs. Alright. We got this. Okay, just roll right through. Yikes.
We're ready to
Dot
gather some
up.
terrazine. Nova here.
What? Is there any point in actually gathering the terrazine? Did I build supply depots? No. Why would I do that? Building supply depots is for noobs. Oh. And you guys need to get back to work. You know, I was expecting to do something. Sick. Yeah. You go right. Heights startup complete.
Executing.
Sometimes I love
We read you.
these absolute. Hey,
Confirm
funny
that last.
story. You
Acknowledged.
don't go there. Hey,
Reporting for action.
Banshees.
En route.
Eat 'em, Banshees.
Nova, I'm detecting more invested heading toward your position.
Yep.
You ever have good news?
I discovered that.
Hello.
Ah! Ah! Hi!
What have you done?
You.
Status report.
Wait.
Wait,
on.
no, that what?
I got here and I said, oh wait, what?
Loud and clear.
I don't know how much of that you heard, but you did.
Yeah, I said, what did you do? And he said, you.
Reporting for
I
action.
believe some
Oh,
research
okay. I didn't hear either of those.
if you have a-
Good.
So all I heard
didn't.
was,
I'll check it out.
oh wait, what?
Yeah. I need supply. Okay, anyway.
Not
That's
enough
a lot of supply.
energy.
Okay, anyway.
So
Yes.
what are you doing anyway?
I was, nothing. Definitely nothing. I was
Oh, okay.
waiting very patiently for you guys to show up, and nothing else. Nothing else at all.
Oh, that's very good then.
Yep. Okay. So, did you guys beat the mutation yet?
Yes, we did actually.
Yeah, we did, actually.
Yeah, with Carax and Nova, which actually seemed to work significantly better than your Kerrigan.
Come on now. Come on now.
I mean, come on. She only died like 10 times, okay? It
Okay,
was-
Kerrigan herself died a lot, but the Hydra's... Oops, I hit collection.
Hey, wait, are you in StarCraft?
Yeah, he is. Because I
Okay,
can see
you're
him.
not
Yeah,
seeing
yeah, I'm not... I don't see you either.
I see. I'm like the only bridge, I guess.
Yeah, you're the bridge.
What the hell? What happened there? Why is he... He's
I
like...
don't know. Why aren't you accepting the invitation?
Damn!
Maybe I didn't do it enough.
What? Wait a minute, hold on. I hit collection, I hit out of collection, then directly back onto collection, and it loaded.
Excellent. Love that.
That's
Yeah,
exactly what
it's
you like.
I've had it do that before.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I know you were just here, but, like, no. Also, I turned my... I turned my
what I was
texture
thinking,
quality...
Are we, like, did you accidentally unfriend me or something?
I don't think so. You're still... Valkyria, right?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Why aren't you
Just-
accepting the
appeared,
thing?
and you appeared for 2 seconds. Like, not even
Oh,
that.
it's because, yeah, you need to send me a friend and a request or something because I think one of us accidentally unfriended the other person, and I'm sending the invitation to you, but it says the player that you're trying to invite doesn't accept invitations from
What?
people who aren't on their contacts list.
Yes, I do!
What? This is weird.
Since
Like,
when?
Hold on, if I were the party leader, would it work then?
Just,
Oh, wow.
I don't know. But what?
I mean, you could
Why
try
aren't
it.
you on my friends list?
That's a great question.
I'm just gonna do it one more time for good measure.
I sent you a friend request.
Great.
So can you accept it?
No.
Great.
There, friend request. From Valkyria, who I definitely... I'm sad that now our, I'm sad because, like, it was a thing for me that I would look at the friends, and it's like, you've been friends since 2012.
Yeah, like I did,
Wait,
Yeah.
where does it show that?
like in the friends thing, like if you like hover over them, it says friends since December 2015 or whatever.
Yeah, I know, and it was... Let me look at Dramian.
Yeah, it's like 2015 sometime.
Yeah, 2015 sounds about right.
Probably. it's probably like the same day as it would have been for us. If
April
we- if
5th,
you-
2014.
14. Oh, okay.
Just a few years ago.
Just a
Too
few.
old yet?
Only like 7 years ago.
See, I don't feel old at all. What do you?
Well, you were like 2 at the time.
No, actually, that's.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Rafa wasn't even born.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot. You see, age it's exponential.
Age is exponential.
Age is an
When
exponential
when you're
function.
born, you're 2, and then 1 year later you're 4, then 1 year later you're 16, and then it just keeps going after that.
Yeah.
Nobody grandmas be like.
Exactly.
Grandma's be like. Yeah. Really though, how do you think I got to be as old as I am?
Very carefully.
No.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Probably 3v3, I'd imagine.
Oh wow, I haven't played a regular match StarCraft in a while.
Well, actually, I was kind of looking. Maybe like before that, we could like just to warm you up. I'd like to do an Archon, like just a normal Archon game where you two are Archon as Protoss, and I can do Terran just to get some practice.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that can work. Yeah.
We'll annihilate
I can
you.
just practice my blink stalkers, or more like I'll give Malachi blink stalkers to use.
No. We need to do a thing where, like, every 5 or so minutes, we swap who's doing what.
Okay then.
Wouldn't that be fun, though? Like,
That'd be interesting.
5
Just
minutes.
we
Oh,
need-
my turn
yeah.
to macro now. Get
It's
off
like,
my probes.
Yeah, like I guess I'll
Missed
take the
off.
first 5, and then we'll like switch off. I guess.
How about you turn us to Protoss, please, and make us teal?
No.
So one sec, I'll be right back. I need to just go to the bathroom real fast.
Hey! You can't go to the bathroom.
Oh, who's Tim?
Tim
You what?
Tim is the greatest entity to ever exist.
I like how his name is actually Tim. You know, it's like.
Wait,
a
I
classic-
invited him?
You
Oh.
invited. What?
Oh, I actually invited him. I didn't realize I did that.
What?
Okay, well, I'm glad he decided not to join, because that would have been weird. I don't really know Tim. We're just friends.
Oh, okay. Also, you know that you see, there's 3. Like, one of the qualifiers for being a Bronze League hero is to have your actual name as your profile name. So he's definitely in bronze.
How do you know his name is not Tim?
I
how do you
mean,
know-
That's what I'm saying.
How do you know his name isn't like John?
That we're not sure, but you can take a very.
Okay.
What was that?
That was a yawn. You've
Oh,
never heard a
okay.
yawn before?
No, apparently not.
Well, maybe over a microphone, because it might have clipped a little bit, and then it would sound more like...
Yeah, that's about what it sounded like. So I think it like clipped.
Too late. We
like,
already...
the higher pitch, so it just sounded
Yeah.
weird.
We've already
Also-
ascended to Grandmaster League without you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just took too long, and so
Well, I
we
fucking missed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so although I am a bit curious, how did like how many tries did it take you two to beat the mutator?
Like
took-
2 or 3.
yeah, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, it took us 2 because the first time I tried as Abathur, and I don't know if you've ever tried to kite locusts against propagators, but
I'm guessing it doesn't work very well.
it doesn't.
I warned you about that. I
Yeah.
said,
Alright, so anyway, I'm gonna start the game now.
I almost I almost tried to play as Stukov, but then I immediately was like, wait a second, maybe that's not a great idea.
You offered to play Sukov, and I had to tell you no.
No, I
it didn't
specifically
work.
specifically
talking
remember
to you.
being like, I
He
would
was
play
talking
Stukov,
about
but
me,
that
'cause
seems
he's
like a
talking-
horrible idea. Oh.
He was talking
wait,
about me because we got
Bella
out of the
offered to
game.
play Stukov?
Yeah, because
What
we
are
got
you
out of the
thinking?
game, and I was like, okay, so do you want me to play? Do you want me to play Karax, Honenhorner, or Stukov? Because that was who I felt like, and I couldn't think off the top of my head that it was a particularly bad idea because I wasn't thinking of the colonists.
Yeah, and then you apparently were also not thinking about the fact
Anything.
that they can steal.
Anything.
Yeah, but mostly they steal interceptors too. New partner.
My orders still stand.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too hard for you, Tychus.
She's like,
The first several
Yeah.
playthroughs of the game, I did not catch that. And then I heard it and was like, wait, he said that? Or maybe if you don't do it correctly, he doesn't say that, because if you don't know that he's locked in the suit, then that line would be like, what? What is that supposed to mean?
I'm pretty sure that it does it anyway, because, like, I mean, like, if you live on the same ship as the guy, I'm pretty sure you would notice if you never saw him outside of the suit.
You never saw He's just really attached to that suit, okay? Come on.
Yeah,
Give him
that suit-
some slack.
you need to take it off.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, God.
Ah, you dicks.
What do you mean, you dicks? This is one
Yeah,
of us.
Kill him. Just murder him.
Alright, I'll
Kill him.
start
Kill him
actually
now.
scouting.
Yeah, and then steal the gas too. That's very important.
That's the most
Terrans really need gas.
Yeah, we are well known for our being very
Gas
gas
wars.
hungry.
I got it!
Oh wow, that's a
I hate
bloodthirsty probe, my friend, right there.
Oh my god! I actually got it! I'm so happy. Oh my.
Lol, you friggin' like 200 APM that probe to get that one worker kill.
No, I literally just right-clicked it. I right-clicked it and it died.
See, and it was worth it.
Well, this is awkward. I didn't know that probe meant so much to you.
Alright, so, this might be a slight change of plans here. The frickin'
Reaper!
the Weeper.
The
Get away
Weeper!
from
Weeper
Okay,
man!
Reaper Man. Alright, so... Alright.
Wait, that gas is still there!
I mean, what am I gonna use to kill it? The Reaper?
The Reaper! Seems like a good play.
Yeah, here it's his robotics facility. They're just, having a time here.
Thanks for telling me what you're going for.
Oh,
Very nice of you.
Darth! Darth! Darth, you buffoon!
Well, it's...
That's a dead mule. Oh. Oh my god. I feel like a pro. I'm not
Excellent.
a pro, but I feel like one, you know?
Yeah. It's the feeling is it's more important.
Yeah, the feeling is more important. Oh wow.
Well, you know what? Facts don't care about your feelings.
Facts don't
Yeah,
care.
feelings care about my facts, though.
Feelings care about my facts.
Yes.
10,
Ouch.
He gets it.
10 out of 10. Are you just gonna pretend that didn't happen?
Look at it. Look at him go.
Uh-oh. That's okay. I got two mule
single
kills. I
mule.
think that's worth it. I got 2 mule kills. Okay? That is worth.
Actually, that's pretty good, I would say.
Yeah. That is
Right.
value at the finest. Also, we're about to switch macro and micro, so you micro now.
Okay, yeah. That'll be fine. That sounds good.
I am macro god now.
Okay, cool. That makes sense.
What am I building?
No,
No, don't tell me. Don't
Stuff.
tell me. Okay, good. I thought you were about to tell me what to build. I was like, no, don't tell me what to be building. At the very least, tell me in the freaking chat.
No, it's going to live. It lived. Get right.
Get right.
Then it just ran back in. That's excellent.
10 out of 10.
This is the best. This is so good, guys. I feel like a god at macro.
Very good, very good. Oh.
Those are some good scans. Oh, we were thinking the same thing. Wait, does that count?
No, that's fine.
Nah. I told you to mine gas. Mine freaking gas. Jeez, nobody does what I tell them to do.
Yeah, well, I wonder why.
I don't know. I think that qualifies.
Scans of a lifetime, my friend.
Yep,
I mean,
scans.
what am I supposed to do, you dickheads?
What do you mean? What are you supposed to do?
You're supposed to scout, my friend. Just scout, man. It's simple. We scout.
Scout, that's all. Or literally just scan our base.
Yeah.
I mean, I know technically that's a bad thing, but it's us.
Yeah, I mean, what else? What did you expect us to do?
Lots of things. You people are like the cheesiest bastards.
We might need a. Oh, actually, we need Vespine. That's what we
Alright,
need.
No, we're just dead. Well, no, she's dead.
Well, I know, but I was trying to build more DTs, and I'm like, hey, it's not working. Oh, right.
It's not working. Let's go the other way. Like, one of us. All right, I liked that, but let's have somebody else be the I like this configuration. This is a bit unfair, but I want to try it. Then again, it was pretty unfair last time.
Okay, then.
Oh, jeez.
Don't worry. I'm gonna stutter step Marines like a god, okay? It's gonna be good.
You micro that friggin' Reaper so hard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I swear. Yep. You can control group units to train units without even looking at your base. The flood of knowledge. My brain feels so enormous right now.
Will you let me do the macro and you do the micro?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, as the Marine might say.
Yeah. You gotta switch off every 5 minutes, though.
Nah, I refuse. I want my practice.
All right. Fear the Reaper, man.
Don't tell me you already have a Reaper. No, that's not possible.
It is literally
That is not
impossible.
possible.
It's literally impossible.
Literally impossible.
Lol, you don't have a Reaper at the 40-minute mark? What sort of... what sort of
44 second.
Might I
The
say?
40-second mark. What a
40-second
noob.
Reaper. Yeah.
What a noob.
Lipstick, my 44-second Reaper.
Yeah.
44-second Reaper.
Just.
Oh my.
Actually, Maybe you could have done that. Actually, no, you definitely could not have. Because in Wings of Liberty, you didn't have to build a supply depot to build a barracks, so you can make
Nah.
one straight away.
Oh, that's
yeah,
true.
but also in Wings of Liberty, you only started with 6 workers, and you needed
Yeah.
a tech lab to make a Reaper, so...
Yeah,
so
so-
maybe not. Maybe not.
Eh, things are better nowadays. They're just better.
They are. No lie detected.
No,
No lie
lie.
detected.
Like,
Nope.
goddamn, have you seen the games where
Yeah, they go
modern
back to
pro
Wings of
players
Liberty balance. I
overplay-
know, it's hilarious.
Like, it is, but it is so, everything is so stupidly broken.
Yep. I mean, I loved the old Immortals, but like, holy
They
god.
were just way too overpowered. Like, oh
I mean,
my
Immortals today are still super
Right.
good.
Take the Reaper, man,
God. Yeah, man.
and then hail him.
Yeah.
And then hail him.
Also, you might want to. Okay, you got that. Okay, cool.
Oh, I should.
What did you think I was?
I think you were gonna get supply blocked like a noob.
Okay, I may be bad at getting supply blocked, but I'm not that bad
Okay, cool.
at getting supply blocked that I get supply blocked at the 2 minute and 40 second mark.
Ah. So sad. Ah.
Not today, my friend.
Not today, Satan.
Jesus.
Oh man, 7 kills and counting.
7 kills.
What am I supposed to do? I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
You have a unit. Is the answer. Oh my, that's a.
That's a stalker.
Like,
The hell out of it.
you guys had an adept when mine was coming out.
Yeah, like basically, if you macro correct, like basically, I think you went Nexus first, so you don't have a cyber core as fast, and that's probably why.
Just maybe.
Just maybe.
Just possibly. Oh, you're right. We did have an adept. I don't know how build orders work.
Yeah.
Don't. No, you
That's
can't pull
probably-
that. You can't pull that. That's not how this works, my friend.
My friend.
My friend, that was not the play, my friend.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No 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 no. Oh my god, I can jump from there. I didn't even know.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
map is super good for Reapers just because of that.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. And the Reaper Man survives. 8 kills.
Don't mind me, I'm just
sure.
playing musical add-ons.
Musical add-ons. That's the game you should be playing.
And it's the game I am playing.
Oh, hi. That's a siege tank.
Oh, that.
Hur-
Do we?
Aw.
Please. Wait, what?
Hey,
Wait,
why
what?
did you just scan inside our main base, you bastard?
I was looking for the freaking. I thought there was.
Because
that
he
I-
just shaded in. He tried to shade in.
I thought there was an observer there. Because I wasn't looking on the minimap like a noob.
Are you gonna let this finish? Oh, that was not the play, my friend.
Oh, hey, look at this. A probe. It's not a probe. There's a dead probe.
I
Yeah,
love how
there's-
it just like friggin' roasts. Like these aren't games. These are just roasts. Like
Yeah.
we're just roasting each other. You were roasting my Terran last time, and now we're both roasting.
Holy hell.
Did
This
you,
Reaper's been through a lot. It's
Yeah.
probably had like a lot of. It's like healed so much health at this point.
Yeah. Just maybe.
Just maybe.
Hey, have fun with this.
Oh,
The
Ooh, what's
No,
this?
look-
Oh,
It's
I know
coming out
what
of her
this.
base.
I know what
Ooh.
this is.
Very cool. I do like myself some. Oh my god. Reaper Man. What have I said about getting in fights?
Do it.
Starting fights at school. All right.
That was like the one thing you told him to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. I forgot.
Damn it, I'm supply block
Okay.
now.
This is... I knew this was coming, and I still was not prepared.
Damn it, that one stalker is really...
Why do you
Really?
think I put it there?
Have fun with these, which I'm sending now.
Oh, I think it's...
What you
Actually,
got?
maybe this
what
is
do
what
you-
I thought it was the first
Ooh,
time.
that seems quite nice.
Yeah. How was I still not ready for this?
Oh no, they were ready for that. Except it's the opposite.
Don't mind me dodging stalker shots with medevac.
Also,
Micro.
you totally dropped the ball on these drops right here.
Oh,
Fortunately, I'm here to cover your ass.
excuse me, my ass isn't being cut. You're wait, what? Oh, that seems like a problem.
Oh hey, look.
May wanna deal with that. Maybe also get an armory, my dude. Now is my time. This is our chance. Oh my god, there's 2 stalkers now.
Oh, jeez. This is a problem.
Problems are just states of mind, sweetie.
Right.
How did you even get those over here?
Reaper, please. Step. There's a warp prism.
Of course there is. How did you not
Like,
see that
legitimate
coming?
question, how did you get those stalkers in? Because you didn't blink them.
Warp prism.
I
We just said
literally
warp
warped
prism.
them in. This is this is not
give me,
good.
give me controls. My
All right, fine. That was bad.
fine.
Miss Ire.
Miss
Miss
Ire.
Ire. Sounds like it sounds like a contestant in a beauty pageant.
It is.
Like you've
Yeah,
got
it's the Protoss Beauty
yeah,
Pageant.
you got Miss Ire.
All right.
Miss Char.
Miss Char.
Yeah.
That Kerrigan's
Alright.
like, she's the one that Miss Char like 5 times in a row at this point.
Miss Char.
No. Yeah, like that, and then they all compete in like the Kapruler sector pageant or something.
Like
Yeah.
Miss Universe.
Yeah, except better, you know.
No,
every way.
Kapulu sector. Wait, is Miss Universe an actual thing?
Yes,
it
it
is.
Oh. I thought you made that up, so.
No, it's a
Nope.
real thing that exists.
Humans we're apparently so egotistical that we just assume that that we're
Alright, you and me,
All
Vela.
right, now it's now I am the. See when you left me, you were but the learner. Now you are still the learner.
You are still a learner.
freaking
Yep.
ouch, man.
I tried to learn a build order once, and it just didn't go well, okay?
I think I
Okay.
saw this in a movie once.
Yep, that's exactly what you saw. Purple
Exactly.
Terran, interesting choice.
Purple Terran. Also, that's my color. You stole it from me.
No.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
Okay, Stalker, you want a micro? 200 APM Reaper. It'll
200 APM Reaper. I'll get so
Probably
many
still-
kills.
see if you can beat however many probes Eddie got last
I
game.
think I had 10 by the end.
Jesus Christ. See if
So
you can beat that.
Well, I didn't have a unit, so that didn't help.
yeah, that probably didn't help matters.
I say we pull the boys. Attack right now.
Yeah, let's do it. Send him. We're sending him.
You realize I have Chrono Wave. I have
Chrono
which
Wave!
Is Chrono Wave. Yes, that one.
Chrono Wave. That sounds a bit broken. Protoss Imba.
Protoss
Yeah, that-
Simba.
Oh yeah, you're just getting into your Terran.
Additional supply
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm getting into the Terran mindset, man.
Yeah. Just take
Yeah.
shots
It's
of
imba.
salt.
Need more minerals for that.
Why are you sending an STV? No, not yet.
It's
No, bad,
sending,
not yet.
No.
Sending an
They don't
SCV.
call-
Oh,
Yeah.
there. That's all I wanted to do.
But we're wasting minerals.
No!
Wasting time.
It's fine.
Some,
It's
It's-
not fine.
It is fine. Watch me build a command center on the other side of the map.
What is this BS? Well,
I put it there
smells-
specifically to annoy you.
smells
got
like
this.
Terran being imba.
Okay, you did it too late.
No, I canceled it.
Yeah, that was a cancel. I saw it.
Yeah, I know, you canceled it too late.
I
No!
canceled it at literally the last possible moment.
No.
It was at 4.
More minerals than we
If I
No.
hit it once, it would have died.
Yeah, I was gonna cancel it as you hit it.
Oh,
I
that
s-
was. It's like.
It was gonna be brilliant. And then you ruined it for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, not this
Like,
again.
well, stop paying attention, bro. What are you, some kind of tryhard?
Oh, what is this Reaper at 2 minutes? What the hell?
Huh!
Imagine.
Weird, a normal time for a Reaper? Nah!
I don't.
Ridiculous.
This is preposterous.
I wish we had somebody else to actually play with, so that this could be actually even instead of just...
Instead
know.
of one just steamrolling the other.
Hi!
Oh, fuck, man. The adept decided not to attack.
Yeah, it had to go for its smoke break.
It has 1 health.
I know!
Now you look. This is war.
This is war.
I mean, yeah, that's what this is.
That is I didn't know what I expected.
What I expected.
I didn't know what I expected. That wasn't it.
Apparently not.
Hi! Hello there.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Ow.
That's it. Just excuse me.
So, what's he building over there anyway?
You can look for yourself.
I can't click on buildings if they're in the fog of war.
That's unfortunate. I didn't click on them, period.
Great. We are very good at this.
Ah! It was supposed to jump! It was gonna jump, and then it just was like, no.
Yeah, they do that.
It decided not to. It was on its smoke break. Come on, give it a
Oh,
give it a
you
rest.
bastard.
Yeah, in the middle of the enemy base.
Yeah. You never. Well, when you gotta smoke, you gotta smoke.
When you gotta hit the joint, you gotta hit the joint.
That is precisely what I mean.
Ah! Stop!
Oh no!
Ah!
No! Fuck! That was excellent, adept.
Okay, why don't you just friggin' finish a supply depot for once in your life? Now?
Once in your life. Finished supply depots are for noobs.
Yep. Supply depots are overrated. Come on.
No, finished supply depots.
Oh, okay.
Unfinished supply depots are the best thing ever, but finished
Okay, yeah,
ones are for
that's-
noobs.
Yeah.
The absolute Chad.
Precisely.
Chad. When's this coming out? I want it.
When's what
What's
coming out?
what's coming out, my friend? I need.
There are a
I
few
need
things that are coming out.
Yeah.
Don't
Hello.
take the Reapers, or don't take the Marines.
the Reapers. Oh,
Wait,
whoa.
wait,
Excuse
there's
me.
more.
What?
Wait, there's more.
I don't care. There's more. I'm going. Hi.
Hey, look, an observer.
Yeah, I
Oh,
noticed
Now
that.
you can go.
No. That's not a.
We'll need more supply
Don't.
depots for that.
That's not a. That's not what that is.
You're gaslighting us.
No.
Oh,
Excuse
I
me,
thought he killed that for a second. I thought he killed our mule. I was like, wait, what?
Yes, I mean, observers are well known for killing mules.
Yeah, that's what they're
Number
for.
one.
They're the best option in the Protoss arsenal to
Hi!
kill.
Dropping off. Ready for dust off.
Damn it! I built
that's-
two men.
Are you ready for this?
Oh, he has
Mineral
blink.
field
Good to
depleted.
know.
Confirmed.
Hi.
Heading out.
Anyway, I'm not sure what to do with these, so I'm just gonna send him over here.
Get me out of this mess.
Over here.
Yeah.
Guys.
Actually,
Loud and clear.
maybe don't. I got this. I
You got this shit?
have in fact got this.
Light flight's here.
You do know.
Oh, I got this. I know what's going
I
on.
heard that. On my
Are you
way.
positive about that?
I'm quite positive that I know what's going on.
Check for DTs. Now I'm concerned.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Our base is under attack.
Oh, hi there.
Command center has been
What are you? You all army hotkeyed my stuff.
Oh, yeah, I did. I did, lol.
Oh damn, that
You all army
That's-
hotkeyed all of my stuff.
That's generally what all army hotkey
Add-on is
does.
up and running.
I was setting up for the best thing ever, and then you just took it away from me. I was gonna
I
win.
mean, you could just take it back.
Yeah, but the magic is gone now. It's not fun. It's not magic anymore. Don't think I don't see that.
On my way.
There's so many Overlord Perv pillars in this map.
Ready for dust off.
Oh god.
How did you not see that coming?
I did see it coming, that's why I sent our stuff.
Not fast enough. Oh
Upgrade
jeez.
is ready for use.
Oh,
Well,
jeez.
stuff takes time.
No, it doesn't. That's what warp-in is for.
Ready for dust off.
You know, that thing that we have.
Stop. I'm trying to do things, and you're preventing me.
Well, hallelujah. Loud and clear.
Hi.
Understood. Will do, man.
Okay.
Our supply
Stop all army hotkeying. I'm focusing so hard on my units to make sure you don't take them all.
We're hitting our SCVs. Find out if that's low.
Loud and clear.
I don't think this is the play, my man.
I think it is.
I disagree strongly with
I
that.
was talking to him.
Oh, okay.
Our base is under attack.
Oh, excellent immortal, by the way.
I don't know what's going on.
Fantastic. I sent the scouting immortal out.
Oh, the classic scouting immortal.
Will do, command.
We all know about it. We all hate it.
Yeah, totally imba.
Heading out.
Oh my god, why are all the god damn it, the Marines are stuck in here.
Dropping off.
Of course they are. What? You buffoon.
Ready for dust off.
Put the starport there instead of the... I got this.
We got a tank, my friend.
Ready for dust off.
Alright. Musical add-ons. My game, the best game, is going really well.
It is the best game, honestly. How many medevacs do we have?
Not
I don't
enough.
know, yeah, I killed a bunch.
More supply
You've killed like 2. Come on now. Man, playing Terran is hard.
I know, it's totally the most stressful thing, am I right?
Yeah. That was bad. That's okay though.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
Aha! Superior macro. What did you do to my SCVs?
What? I
I dealt with them.
back to my.
Not you! Oh, a void ray. Amazing.
Waiting on you.
Okay, yeah. Wait, hey! No, that's
Ready
still a
for
void
dust
ray.
off.
I think,
Oh,
yes.
unfortunate.
Thought I smelled something burning.
Thought I smelled something burning.
Now what?
I got this.
Acknowledged.
I got
Wait,
this.
wait.
Picking up
Take
or
these.
dropping off.
Take these. Oh,
Time.
I see.
Now, what do you see now?
A lot of things. Very many,
Oh,
many
that's-
things.
okay.
I see so much. My eyes are high. Ah!
Ready to pick up?
Didn't expect that. Didn't see that one coming, now, did you?
Yes, I did.
Will do, command.
Hello.
ETA, 1 minute. Dropping off.
Hey, wait. When did we? Oh, I shouldn't say that over Discord.
What are you? Oh, something else. Oh, jeez. Ah! Hello.
Talk to me. Understood.
There we go.
Oh, why was that still alive?
Ready for pickup?
Oh, this is still alive as well. That's weird.
On my way.
I didn't expect that.
Where's the emergency? Heading out. Ready for dust off. Acknowledged.
Oh, damn.
Command center has been upgraded.
Sputter steppage!
Mined out a mineral field.
Running away doesn't really help against void rays.
Mineral field.
You sure about that?
Nothing left in that mineral cluster.
That didn't look good.
Fool, you have fallen for one of the classic blunders.
Oh, okay.
Yep, classic. Classic it is.
Oh, that's a lot of stuff.
Funny how that works.
Haven't you heard of the classic turn remax?
Classic. Truly classic.
Oh, that's a medevac.
Think you need splash damage, my man.
That's
I've got them.
more minerals.
Right in front of you.
Mineral
Damn it! Why don't I have stim yet?
Do you not have you don't have stim?
It's researching.
Yeah, I noticed. I feel like combat shield is slightly more important though. Like, all honesty, combat shield. Like, combat
I don't
shield.
know
Come on.
about stim, my man.
But stim. Are those DTs or observers? I can't tell.
Those are observers.
Okay, well that's fine then.
We've exhausted it.
Ooh. Those look nice and juicy.
We've completely mined out.
I'm just gonna... Where? Where?
Pick
Oh
What?
wow, we
dropping
need...
off.
Never mind. I was gonna yoink, but I won't. That seems bad.
Nothing left in that mineral cluster.
Yoinkage is bad for our health.
Yoinkage?
Yoinkage.
We're done with the
Yoinkage not the best for us.
mineral field depleted. We've completely mined out.
Ready for dust off.
Add-on complete.
In the pipe.
Okay. What? Shouldn't we... Hope that was
Nothing
right.
left in that mineral cluster.
What?
Hope that was right.
What was right?
I built something, and I hope it was right. Because I did
Okay.
it.
What happened to all our
Command
freaking
center has been-
medevacs?
Add-on is up and
They
running.
died.
Reporting.
We killed them. But not just the medevacs,
Maximum
but the
supply.
Oh, we're...
children.
I don't think this
Oh.
is gonna work.
Talk to me.
That's okay. It's fine.
Picking up.
Add-on
dropping
complete.
off.
Our nuke is armed and ready.
Ooh, interesting. I heard something, and I like what I
Yeah,
heard.
I don't think.
On my way.
Yeah, I don't think that was the play, my man.
Oh wow, that was the play.
That was the play.
Upgrade
Was it though? We have like a 2,000 mineral bank.
Talk to me.
Yeah, well I've got.
Stop.
Loud
Stop.
and clear. Heading out. Inbound. Dropping off.
A Vespine guide.
Why did we
Mineral
just
field
have two
depleted.
random widow mines?
What do you mean?
Ready for pickup.
Good question.
In the pipe. 5x5.
Also, why did you say it?
I literally saw it.
Yeah, and you still let it kill like 5 probes.
Contact.
It wasn't that many.
It was
oh
like,
my god.
oh, that
Holy
was
shit.
the storm of the century. I'll admit.
Indeed it was.
Oh. Those
Ooh.
widow mines would have lived if it weren't for you.
Our forces have engaged the enemy.
Oh, that was the medevac of the century. That was the best medevac I've ever seen. We need more of those.
Yeah, why don't we have...
We have approximately like 0 medevacs. It's the
Where the hell are
best.
you going, probes? You little fucking idiots.
Research complete.
What, do you have a death wish? Yes, yes I do.
I'm pretty sure they do. Like, let's be real here. Hey, look, 2 carriers. Yep, stand in the storm. Stand right in it.
Oh my god. These storms, I'm having the storms of lifetimes right now. I have several lifetimes.
The storms of several lifetimes. Yeah, those are good storms. Eee! Those are dead High Templar, though, at least.
Those are...
Nothing left in that mineral cluster. Add-on is up and running. Command center has been upgraded.
What was that little...
I heard that, and I was confused.
Command center
You
has
should
been
be.
upgraded.
I think what we need is more CJ tank A's. Also, what happened to the thing that came out earlier? You know, thing. Ear. That was painful.
Gee, it's almost like when you cast storms on top of Marines, it lands on top of the Marines.
Yeah. Owie.
Our supply is capped out. Mineral field depleted.
Ready for dust off.
Interesting. Siege tank, what are you doing?
We've completely mined out of
Hello. Hello there.
Lala.
Hi.
What the hell? An SC... What was that? A fucking SCV attacking my probes?
Good question.
I think that's what that was.
You gotta know that wasn't Vela.
Yeah, I figured that.
Not sure what about my personality told him that, but
Everything. It's
those
not.
were some juicy friggin' High Templar kills right there.
No, it's actually morphing into an Archon now.
They're dead now, though. It's fine. High Templar. They don't have Storm right off the bat. It's fine.
That is a lot of... Damn, I just...
Hey, look. A single observer. That was the best scan ever.
a vest
10 out of
guys have been
10.
tapped out.
Yeah, that was the scan, my man.
I got
Hey,
it this
look,
time.
well done.
Completely mined out a mineral field.
Hey, look. Carriers with no interceptors. Where is all your army? I'm concerned about that.
We killed it, man.
Our supply is capped out.
Are we seriously just gonna steamroll you now? I mean, we're definitely gonna steamroll you if you just land your shit on top of us like
Yeah, okay,
I
so...
just ran out of money, is what I did.
that. That was
Yeah.
the plan.
If you just expanded like we did,
I
look at the
did.
map! Look
I
at the
did
map at the end of
expand.
the game!
Yeah,
We
you
had-
expanded, but we took one of your bases.
Yeah, we took one
Yeah,
of the
that's-
bases that was supposed to be yours.
Yeah, well, in my defense, I can't do everything at once when it's 2-on-1.
Yeah, I know, that really isn't fair. Like,
Like,
Yeah, I
I'm-
mean it's not because like it's like
It's-
I'm about your skill level, and just adding on top of that, it's Malachi who can micro his little heart out.
well, no, it's not even that.
He can micro those Reapers with 200 APM.
It's not, yeah, it's the fact that you can specialize. Like, you can just focus on macro and you can just focus on micro.
yeah.
Where I had to do both.
Yeah, that's what I'm,
Basically,
like,
what
that's...
I'm saying is that together Malachi and I equal one half of a pro player.
That's fair, that's fair. Yeah. Alright, let's go 3v3 now, so that we
Although
don't...
I do, like,
Yeah.
also, although
We've done all the
I
combinations now. We're fine.
made 159 probes.
259?
159.
That's a lot of probes.
That is a lot. How many did we freaking kill?
Like, at least 40?
At least 40? Yeah, but that means
Yeah.
you still had like 110 workers.
That's probably why. That's probably
That's probably
part of the
why your
reason why we
army
couldn't
was
win any-
tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it also didn't help. Like, I was transitioning into carriers, like you saw, but I just didn't have the money because I was just
Yeah,
spending it all
it's-
on zealots and
And
yeah,
on
and
not dying.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Like, I was mostly focused on surviving, and then when I eventually cleaned up the army, I just couldn't rebuild it.
yep. You had absolutely zero money.
Yeah, literally, the reason why we won that was because we just mined more.
We mined
Yeah.
a lot more.
Yeah, like, if you look at the end, like, you had 2,000 in the bank, I had 700.
I'm surprised
And that was
you...
because, like, once you killed my gateways, I just couldn't build anymore.
Alright. I kind of want to try Zerg.
That's fine.
Wait,
Yeah,
3v3 is
so-
probably not the best place to try Zerg.
Yeah, maybe not.
Oh, I thought you said we were gonna do 3v3.
Yeah,
So, what are we doing?
Let's do
3v3.
That's what we're doing.
3v3.
Okay.
3 versus 3.
Trois contre trois.
That's why I said that 3v3 is not the best place to try Zerg.
Yeah, also, I like how my APM is 145. That's like, it's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
Pro level, that's pretty slow, but...
I mean, pro level, they're doing 600, so it's like,
Yeah.
you know.
And they're not
Yeah,
breaking a
I
sweat.
mean, And I mean, you could compare it to ours, which was like 218, but
Is that our combined or average?
that's our
That's-
combined
Ooh.
average.
Yeah.
Yeah, an Archon is both. It counts both.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
so you can easily have
think-
like a lot.
Yeah, I think the highest my APM gets is like 158 or something.
I think the highest
That was
my
like a
APM
really
gets is,
specific
like-
number to have an or something follow it.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
That's
I think my APM's like 155.2365 or something.
yeah, or something.
Or
It's like
something.
or something.
Yeah,
I think I had 158 on my mind because that was the APM that I had against in a game that I played earlier.
Ah, makes sense. I don't like this map. But at the same time, I do like this map. You know?
Actually, it has our expansions right next to each other, though.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. And it's also on the same ground, too.
Yeah. I'm not sure which expansion I should be taking, but my wife for hire. Yep, that's the way. The caps are important.
Yeah, indeed they are.
Okay, Grandpa, now let's get you back to the.
Grr at such. I don't know what that's
No,
supposed to mean.
that's a Dragoon, Garo sets. It's one of their
Oh,
lines in
yeah.
Protoss.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's
Yeah,
what
what's
it
that?
says.
Yeah.
I don't know whose base this is, but I'm taking it. No way.
Consolidatum glory.
Ah, you scare me.
Ah,
I don't
you
know.
scared me.
Oh, we're just quoting lines now.
Exactly.
I get it.
Yeah.
I
Except
understand.
They have to be Protoss, though, and you just messed that up.
Protoss lines are the best lines.
Yeah, obviously. In Narudin, Rashagal.
En Arodin, Rashagal.
I'm totally fobbing this. I'm totally fobbing this build order, but it's fine.
That is fine. You're a valid human being anyway.
Yeah. We will let
I
you
disagree
live.
strongly, but
What?
I said I disagree strongly.
Of course
Because
you
I
do.
am, of course, too bitchy for my own good and not valid.
The enemy I fear is my internet connection.
That's
Who
very
is
good.
Admiral Murphy? Get out of my base. Admiral Murphy, stop. If my connection has turned. Bleh. Uh-oh. Need Starlink. Yep, that's what you need in your life.
Yeah, that's what you need. It just is what you need.
Yep.
Dude, whatever you think you need, stop it. Get some
Yeah.
help.
Get some Starly.
Get some Starlink.
That's what you need.
Ad-
Admiral Murphy is in my base, and I
yeah,
don't like it.
Admiral
I killed
Murphy.
I killed Admiral Murphy. He's dead now.
Is this an ad? Yes.
Most certainly, yes.
At least these people are fun.
Yeah,
They're probably cheesing us.
I mean, probably. Don't let them fool you. What?
Like
I'm
some,
not sure what this means.
what did I have selected when I right-clicked? I don't know
Alright,
what I
I'm
clicked.
sending an observer across the map.
Seems reasonable.
I have 4 Marines.
I have
Do you
one
have an
zealot.
observer, though?
I
Don't
have.
think so.
I
I
have.
said, do you have an observer?
I have a single
Didn't think so.
zealot.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah. I have a single zealot.
Okay, that's cool.
Yay! Is his wife for hire, though?
Yes.
That's very good.
He wishes he had a wife.
Oh, that's just sad.
That's something different.
Yeah. That's why the wives are for hire, for all the people that wish they had them.
Oh wow. Well, they just walled, but only on one side though. I can just walk in with my adept on one side.
That's funny
That's
how
a, that's a shade.
exactly our setup, except
I'm gonna throw some shade.
throw
You
that
motherfucker.
shade.
Except now I'm gonna kill
Oh.
some drones with that shade.
My wife for hire, Zealot. My wife for hire.
Oh, they went Stargate, so that's the thing.
Interesting. How that's what I'm going.
Oh, that's very good. Also, I'm about to get blinked too.
That's good. That's real good.
Also, they're going Phoenixes, which is also interesting.
I see that.
Well, I mean, against Zerg, it's not so bad of an option because it's basic. What that basically means is that the Zerg is going to lose someone, but is going to lose stuff, and there's nothing that the Zerg can do about it. But honestly, it's against us. That's not too big of a deal.
Yeah. Except that I'm going
Because we
mass
actually have
air.
stuff that can chase it down.
Well, I mean, if you want to go Phoenixes as well, like you could just like go double Stargate and try to counter their
Yeah.
Phoenixes with more Phoenixes.
Well, I already
know,
have double Stargate. I think Tempest.
Like, I don't know if you've seen Phoenix Wars, but they're anticlimactic.
They look intense. They look like everything just kind of dies.
Yeah, that's basically what they are.
And you can't disengage. So.
Yeah, so it's like, you're losing the fight? Well,
Well, that sucks.
Well, yes, that sucks.
Sucks to suck.
Exactly.
Although, like, honest question, is it more important to have stim or combat shields?
Probably stim.
I need more mins. Does anybody
Also, I
have some
definitely
mins
didn't
for
mess
me?
up Blink there. I didn't mess up Blink, you did.
You messed up Blink.
I messed up blinking up the up a ramp.
Oh,
Or not
that
a
makes
ramp, but
sense.
the high ground.
That makes sense.
Also,
I
they
could
ran
do that.
there. I like how they're going. They're going.
Uh-oh.
Phoenixes.
That's not good.
I-
Oh.
They're going.
Does
I
your
think it
game
might be
just
me.
get random lag spikes?
Yes.
I am getting random lag spikes
Well,
now.
it's not even lag, because I
Me
can
too.
still...
Oh, it's actually one of the enemies.
Oh, it's the
Oh,
guy
the
that said
enemy
his
wasn't
internet
lying.
connection. Yeah. He was not
wasn't
lying.
lying.
His internet connection's not good. Now I just feel
So, I
bad
don't
for him.
know if I'm winning right now, because I killed my warp prism, but oh well, they've got Zerglings now.
Okay.
So my attack is going to die.
It's fine, I'm sending a drop.
Cool.
I'm going for the rich minerals. This seems like a mistake.
I just lost all my. Actually, well, I've got a couple stalkers still alive and kicking. I killed a lot of stuff though with this.
Interesting.
Now I'm backing. Also, there's my scouting immortal.
You always do the scouting
Dude.
immortal.
Yep.
Just
And it's
stop.
still there.
Just stop. Man, just
Oh, it's because
stop.
you rally the. It's because you
Yes.
set the rally point across the map in order to.
Yeah, in order to do the observer and then never puts it back.
But it's a classic strategy. How can you deny it?
Yes, classic.
Seriously, he just walked away with his zealots. Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, I need more pylones.
Yeah, that's what they're called, by the way. Pylones.
Pylones. Oh, shoot. I'm way oversaturated.
Yeah, I was just realizing the same thing.
Well, I'm not way oversaturated, but I'm just starting to be oversaturated.
Oh well.
So, yep, I'm taking many, many bases now.
I'm going to support Iron Life.
I am not.
Oh my, that's Tempest.
Wait,
That
they
is
have
what they're not.
Tempests?
Yes, they do.
That's an interesting call, because that's what I have.
Because, very interestingly, Stalkers famously do quite well against those.
Huh.
But they did kill my warp prism, so they have quite a few Stargates right now.
Funny story, so do I.
Oh, that's good.
I'm significantly
So-
low on Vespine. Uh-oh.
The way you said Vespine there was kind of weird.
Yeah, the way everything in life happens for me is kind of weird.
That is a fair point.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well. Can you give me high ground vision so I can blink up?
Yep. Here you
I
go.
think we might be winning, guys.
Maybe. I'm gonna kill all the pylons.
Oh wow, this guy's internet really is struggling.
It's really having a tough day.
Yeah.
Alright,
3v3 is probably not helping.
Oh wow, this Zerg is basically only building mutas and
Also, for some reason, this guy decided fighting my Marines with his Tempest was a good idea.
also they're still making Zerglings and running them into choke points against Stalkers, so that's not great.
That seems like a solid play.
And also they just have mutas, which is also interesting.
I need more pylons, and I need a lot more pylons.
Oh my, that's actually quite a few mutas. Not gonna lie.
Good thing mutas are kind of terrible in actual fights.
Although they do win because they did.
Yeah, it's gonna be a stand-up fight, sir, or another bug hunt.
What?
Oh, look, another immortal. Wow.
Shield upgrades! Those are what I need right now. Wait, does Mineral Walk work with Vespine?
Should.
Yeah. If there's, I think it does if there's like an actual.
Yeah, if
Like,
there's
if there's
a
a
geyser
thing.
on it. Yeah. I'm on like 20,000 bases right now, so... Oh, I have
Also, the way that the
90
gases
workers.
are set up are kind of weird on the the center bases.
Yeah, at the center bases, I'm beginning to notice. I could probably walk across the map and just kill them right now if I wanted to.
Honestly, that's what we're doing.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty much maxed on, yeah. I think we're in good shape, guys. Except that's a lot of Tempests and not a lot of carriers.
It's fine. I have a
Yeah, it's
ton
all-
of Marines. They're screwed.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of stalkers and stuff, other stuff as well.
Stalkers and stuff. Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah. Jeez. It's kind of hard to play the game.
Yeah, this is what was happening to me earlier.
Honestly, I think his bad internet connection is the greatest enemy for all of us.
Oh.
Well, he just.
Oh,
left,
well,
but-
he's gone. I think they just lose, but that's okay.
Yeah.
For multiple reasons.
Yeah,
Oh,
they were
definitely Tempest,
probably
you
going to lose
prick.
anyway.
Anyway.
Haha, Void Ray go brrrr.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing for the past 5 minutes.
Ah,
Oh, look, Zealots without charge at the 11-minute mark.
interesting. Hi, Zealots.
That's quite a few Tempests
Tempest?
you got there.
I don't think I've lost a single one.
Yeah, apparently Orion was the
Orion.
Zerg.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Orion. Yep, that's his
Orion.
name.
That's how you say that.
Oh, my carriers are extremely stuck. I'm just gonna A-move to the other side of the map and produce. Oh, they did the same thing I did! No, never mind. That's a Protoss base. Never mind.
Oh, look, more Zerglings.
Ah. Pretty
That's Oh my
sure...
God, those absolutely smash bases. I just wow.
What? Absolute immortals?
Yeah, like you get a couple of them and they kill a base pretty quick.
Yeah, that's how that... I've lost 1 unit. GG, I don't know about well played, but thanks.
We played, if by well played you mean like baboons.
Like baboons, but that's okay.
Yeah, well, that's okay. I joined
It's
the
okay. It's okay. It's like the monkeys on a typewriter, but like.
I joined the Kala!
Yeah.
This guy.
What a man.
This whole
I am
game.
now one with the call. Oh man, he's like, is he actually Karas? Like, man. That's what I think. He could be Karas.
Like, did we play against the actual, like, the actual characters?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, the mortal incarnation of the AI that was Karas.
Yep.
No, wait, I think actually he stormed his own zealots at some point. So yeah, it's Karas. It's him.
It's
him.
Cass!
He's the man. He's the man.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm out now.
Also, how are we? What?
I want to look at the score screen. That's gotta be fun. The graphs. Army value. Ooh, that is an army value for me that exists.
Yeah, I don't even know why my army value was so low.
Probably
At least,
because
like,
you were actually trading. They just never touched me once.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, I was like trading out my army,
Yeah.
killing some stuff. And...
Yeah, notice the straight line up near the end. My army was increasing, not even relative to time. It broke the laws of physics.
Yeah, that's a damn shame.
Oh wow, my resource collection rate also bonkers.
Yeah, they just didn't touch you. Like,
They
just us
just
being a...
never touched me.
Yeah, you just like did what
I
you
don't
wanted.
think that line ever goes down, except for like the very end when you sent your stuff.
Yeah, and it goes down like I lost like 1 or 2 units.
Yeah, it looks
Because-
like maybe like a one tempest.
Yeah, I lost like
Also,
a Tempest or 2. That's it.
Oh wow, you got 90 workers. That's
Yeah, that's
quite
a few. See what
Also, I
happens
like
when
how-
my opponents never touch me?
Yeah. Also, I like how Orion, like his line just
I'll be back.
stops.
Yeah, because he left the freaking game.
Yeah, I mean, Ori got disconnected, but yeah.
Alright, so what are we doing now?
I thought we might do another 3v3.
Any commentary on that?
Did
Phoenix?
Did I not tell you that I was leaving?
You didn't? I mean, you said I'm leaving, but I assumed you meant, like, the game.
Oh. I already said I'd left the game.
I don't remember. I didn't. Okay. Then I was misunderstanding.
You misunderstood me very badly.
No.
Hmm.
Curses. Foiled again.
Mm-hmm. That felt
Alright.
good. Let's do it again.
The misunderstanding?
Yep, that's definitely exactly what I meant.
Look, you're misunderstanding the misunderstanding now. This is not.
This is incredible.
This is
This is
so
like
meta.
This is like, oh, it's because I've been playing Terran. My IQ has dropped to room temperature.
Yeah, that would explain it.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, so what we're saying, cue us up, my friend.
Oh, I thought Malachi said he was leaving.
To get a Nutrigrain, to get a freaking granola bar.
Oh, you said you were leaving. Like, I assume,
No,
like,
no, that's not what
like
that.
I was gonna say it's a bit early to turn in for the stream, but that's fine, I guess.
It's not what we're talking. You see, we're misunderstanding on a level that that we didn't even know about until now. Also, look at
Zerger King is my favorite, and Tom is amazing as well.
Burger King.
Zerger King, yes. Oh wow, they're in the same clan. Why don't we have a clan, Woody?
We do.
We do have.
No, we don't. We have a chat. If we had a clan, it would show up right next to our names.
Fair enough. Why isn't it a clan?
Good question.
Yeah, see, I was wondering. I thought you said, "Hey, we're making a clan." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then you just.
But you lied to us.
No. You see, you gotta do it right. You see, you have to say it like a. What the hell? You have to say it like
He's gonna do his
Malfurion.
Malfurion impression. Here we go, guys.
You see, you didn't say you lied. No, you lied to me. And that's how you say it.
You lied to me.
Exactly. I don't know. It's. What?
You gotta do the guttural throat growl.
See, you gotta. What?
You've got to be a talented metal screamer in order to do that.
Yeah. I don't know. I can do that and just that, and that's the extent of my Malfurion impression.
This is gonna be a very small area to go through, but that's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Imagine building anything that doesn't fit. You know, like, I don't know.
Imagine building
Immortals.
things that aren't carriers.
Yeah, imagine that.
Imagine building things that actually physically take up space.
Imagine that. Imagine
Yeah.
making something that doesn't like.
Air
have to
units
go-
in this game are so weird because they don't actually exist and
Yeah,
take
air-
up space.
No, they do, but only when they're standing still. They just cease to have mass when they're moving.
Yeah, it's weird how they like they manage to like warp time and space around them. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's you wonder how like the Terrans actually.
You say weird, I
up
say
this,
incredible.
You know,
It's the new best weapon in the fight against the Zerg.
yeah, ability to warp through things. It's it's fantastic.
It is fantastic.
Okay.
So basically, I think I'm gonna go for the same strategy I did last time.
I think I'm gonna go for the same strategy as I did last time.
Great, I think I'm gonna go for the same strategy that I had last time.
Right, you
I
we're
think
gonna
you
go for the
all
same
are stealing my
strategies?
strategy. Of going for
I-
the same strategy. Get a new strat.
Excuse me, I said it first.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
I started stealing strategies first.
No.
Excellent.
I haven't built a single unit. That was the core part of my strategy.
Oh well, I already built an adept, so I guess I failed that.
No.
Oh,
No, not building a single unit was part of my strategy.
Well, so those are Zerglings for some reason.
Ah, Zerglings in our base. Why didn't you raise the depot?
You had one
because
job.
I have room temperature IQ, guys. I told you.
I know.
Oh
I
right,
know.
you're a Terran player. It checks out.
Checks out. Why are
I'm-
you two supportively disagreeing with me?
No, because I can't. That would be lying. We don't lie around here.
Yeah, this is a family-friendly stream.
Yeah, come on. If you. Also, I've just got one probe chasing these Zerglings all around the map. It's great.
Nurse, I need more pills. My friends are hurting me.
No, excuse me. You don't get Tylenol anymore. This is self-inflicted.
Nurse, I need nurse, I need more pills. My pain is a 10.
Also, I got an adept on their side of the map, just chilling.
Yeah, I know. I sent a probe
Oh, that's very good.
for moral support.
Oh, that's a void ray.
They have a void
Jeez.
ray.
They do
Funny,
have a void
I
ray.
have an oracle.
Oh, that's not very cash money of you.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Excellent.
I don't know what that means. I really don't know what that means. Oh, that's a dead probe.
It's a meme.
I figured.
It's a meme, Lester. Smaller type of intelligence.
We're just roasting the fuck out of ourselves.
That's what we do here.
That's the thumbnail for this game. Just roasting the hell out of ourselves.
No.
Yep.
It's a Lester. It's a what? It's a Lester.
It's a Lester,
Sorry.
Lester. Smaller type of Lester.
Hard to argue with
No,
that.
no,
This
you
is
should we should make it's a meme, Lester, smaller type of intelligence. You should make that the
It's a
thumbnail.
meme, Lester. Smaller type of IQ.
Yeah, exactly. Also, this Overlord is just absolutely seeing my warp prism and doing nothing about it.
How's the Overlord supposed to do anything about it?
I don't know. I feel like they would have removed it and like, wait, what the hell is that? No, they just didn't.
Nope, they just...
I mean, what do you expect it to do? Just kill you with harsh language?
Yes, that's right.
What am I supposed to do? Assault the undead with nothing but sticks and harsh language?
Yeah, pretty much.
That is one of my...
for some.
That is by far one of my favorite lines in Warcraft 3. That is the greatest
hell?
line.
What the hell happened here?
What the hell happened?
Is there a widow mine hidden somewhere?
No, I would see the like. Oh, hey, look.
You'd see the pothole.
Yes, exactly. That's what I would see. And also, they're making roaches against stalkers.
Seems like a good play.
No, it really isn't.
That's why I said that. Doth thou not understand the concept of sarcasm?
No, I don't. But they do have a lot of stuff, just overall.
Alright guys, dropping time.
Alright, well, maybe keep something at home, because they're sending their stuff across the map.
I have quite a bit of stuff at home. And when I say quite a bit of stuff, I have 2 siege tanks, which counts for like,
That's
I don't
a
know,
lot of
all the
stuff.
units.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I mean,
on,
I
that's-
also
that's-
have some bio, but like, siege tanks are the main thing.
Why do
mean,
you have a
siege
random
tank.
probe in my base? You've had it there for a very long time.
Oh, right, I was chasing the Zerglings with that. But then it just, like, didn't work out. And then it just stood there, because it was wallowing in its defeat,
Uh-oh.
or something.
This is a very stuck probe.
Oh, okay, that's a lot of stuff at...
Probably lower the depot. Oh, actually, there's a wall. No, thanks. Thanks.
Friend?
Thanks.
For not building a complete wall, I guess.
Nope, I'm supply blocked like a beast.
Excellent. Because that's what you can do as a beast.
Yep.
I'm gonna blink on top of these tanks. What do you say?
Blonk
Ah,
'em.
goddammit.
Blunk. Got a blunk, and I killed them, but I did lose all my stalkers.
Of course you did.
That's okay,
That's
because you
fine.
still have a tank, and well, they have. road
But that's
race.
not going to hold.
Do you have Tempest yet?
I have a few.
Come on, you promised me siege tanks.
Wait, that oracle is still across the map. I should do something with that.
I'm just making so many. I'm losing so many stalkers right now. You wouldn't even. It's not. It's very funny. How many stalkers I'm losing right now.
Alright, Warcraft free spell Tempest, let's go. My oracle is still around.
I no longer have an economy.
Oh, that sucks.
That
I
sucks for you.
killed both of my bases. Both my expansions, I mean.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
Do you
well,
guys have like a spare 1,000 minerals lying around or
I have a
something?
spare 2,000.
Funnily enough, I don't.
Everybody gets minerals.
Like, could you give me 100 or not? Oh, okay, okay, good. Thanks. That's all I need.
I'm always the one with the massive, economy.
Are you sure you didn't want to say bank?
No. I
Okay.
might have meant something other than economy.
I wouldn't suspect you of doing something like floating minerals, but like...
No. Oh, that's a lot of oversaturation.
Right, that might potentially be a problem now, wouldn't it?
No, it's not. It's fine. I just tried to order the mineral clusters to move. I don't...
I mean, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah,
you know.
sometimes.
Sometimes. Also, they might have found your base.
That may be.
Also, they've probably gonna head over in this direction, so you might send your,
Oh. Oh, come on! Oh, they just killed my base and walked away.
Oh, okay, cool. They didn't even say.
Funnily enough, I can just rebuild that.
It's like, maybe they actually have expansions in this area. Nope, they just left my expansion. Didn't think to maybe look for it.
Yep. I'm about to have another expansion. I'm supply blocked. Real good.
Oh, that's very good. Also, I chrono boosted.
Would it even be a Phoenix game if I didn't get supply blocked 20 times in 10 minutes?
I mean, yeah, that is fair. I'm gonna take the forward base because
Honestly,
I don't know.
I'd be concerned and I'd be demanding what the heck happened to our Phoenix if that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm taking the forward base.
They have so many friggin' void rays.
Good thing I have.
Should I be going into any particular air unit against those, or cause I mean, I know
maybe
Viking.
I mean,
they're not very good against
Viking or Thors. That's the build.
Well, I have carriers, so.
Shut up.
So shut up. Yeah. I think I just full walled my back expansion in, but that's okay. They've also completely neglected to check the other side of the map. No, they haven't. There's an overlord there.
That's okay.
Wow, I see the line of throws.
Indeed, you do.
Hey, look, void rays.
Wow.
Has that observer been there the entire game? I'm gonna move across the map.
Indeed, it has been. Also, they're making carriers now, which is
I'm gonna bait them.
Interesting. They're also getting upgrades, which is also interesting.
Oh yeah, I should be doing that. Seems like a smart play.
Alright, they might actually find my expansion at this point.
That's fine.
Or maybe not. Oh, I'm going.
That was a bad fight to take.
For them or for us?
For
I can't
me.
tell. Oh.
I was, like, their armies were... The reason why you're fighting the reason why you're fighting the Protoss army uncontested is because they were busy killing my 50 or so Marines.
Oh, they found my forward base, but they only have Vikings, so they couldn't attack it.
No, they have a lot more than Vikings.
Oh, I see.
That's fine, because I'm pretty sure I can kill them.
Yeah,
kill
please,
something.
Come over here, please.
Oh,
I need assistance.
Okay, I was gonna kill a base, but that's okay. I'll come over.
Well, I might need my economy still. Just maybe.
Nah, you don't need that. I'm coming. Come on. I'm not that bad. Alright. Oh well. They're gone. That's okay though, because I can kill them. Sky Toss, broken.
Unless you're Cyril, in which case, Cyril broken.
Cyril broken.
I think you want to back.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have some spare gas by any chance?
I've got a lot of spare gas.
I could use some of that.
Heck, I have a lot of spare gas and I don't really have any gas dumps, so...
So please, I have gas dumps. Holes.
Yeah, okay, fine. 600 gas, is that enough?
Yes, that is, absolutely.
Okay, I'm maxed, more or less, so I'm gonna start trying to do something.
Okay, cool.
Alright, I probably can't recall. No, I can't recall.
Great,
That's
where
a
are you
lot
headed?
of creep. That's a lot of creep.
It is not anymore.
Oh, okay. I should get observers. That seems good.
I'm taking the front again.
Seems like a good play.
I was gonna say, hey, are there any expansions that aren't taken? But I'm realizing
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them.
I was gonna say that there's not very many, but
That would be a lie.
That would be a lie, yes.
we don't do lies. Okay, let's move into this base here.
Oh, actually, I'm just realizing I have 90 probes, which is a few.
Ooh, that's a parasitic bomb on my carriers. It's fine though, because carriers have a little bit of health. I hear marine death noises.
I'm gonna go in from the south.
Please do. I've been sandwiched.
Pincer attack. I meant to.
Ah.
Well, look at these carriers. Those are no longer carriers. Those are just some debris. You can fight that, actually.
I don't think I can fight that.
I think you. Oh, you don't actually have very. Yeah. But we're killing it, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, we are killing it.
Yeah, like
feel
we are. The collective are.
Yeah. That's okay.
Also,
Skytoss.
Those are no longer tanks.
Skytoss isn't that broken. Oh hey, we win! Yay!
Yeah, we did that.
I feel like
working out.
I feel like the army value graph is not going to be quite as broken. Nope, it's still pretty bad.
Oh, also, Leah, we're at the exact same APM this time, which is interesting.
Oh.
1-1-1. It's the classic Terran strategy.
64 APM for me. 64. I'm good at this.
Yay! Also, why are we going up against Diamond 3 players when we're apparently ranked to be only Platinum 2?
I mean, we were Diamond, but then we
took 3 bad games in a row.
Several, more than 3. It was like 5.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we went from Diamond 3 all the way down to Platinum 2.
But anyway, I think I should switch my army because mine didn't seem to do very well. And I mean, maybe that was partially because they just slaughtered my economy super early, but...
I mean,
I think that's,
but also,
like...
you need to transition into a later game army sooner. Like, if we're...
What are you talking about? Marines are later...
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Later.
Marines. Marines.
A bunch of Marines walk into a bar. They ask the bartender, "Where's the counter?" Bartender says, "There is no counter."
No. I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm only trying to realize the truth.
Your dad's boyfriend.
There is no counter.
I like this man.
Your dad's boyfriend. All right, fair enough.
Fair enough. I love it. I love this. This is.
Yep. Do you want me to just battlecruiser rush this shit?
Battlecruiser rush.
Sure. Why not?
Oh no, it's this map.
Run in.
Does anybody else remember this map?
This is the one.
What the hell happened here, man?
Right there. We made our final stand.
Yep, right there. With 20 Tempests, a factory, and a dream.
Yeah, that is exactly correct. Yeah.
Those
There's
were the
some
good
battle
old
cruisers in there. Yeah, holy shit. I'm going battle cruisers again. This might be bad, but let's see. But
just like tactical jump right on their minerals, and then we just win the game.
It's the Terran Blanc.
It's that simple.
Yeah, honestly, if there was one ability that I could just yeet from the game, it would be the tactical jump.
Why?
Because holy shit, it's broken as hell. You can just jump anywhere, regardless of whether you have vision, and that's on a 12-second cooldown.
Yeah, that's not that broken. The battlecruiser.
Clearly, you don't play enough 1v1.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Like you have never been in a situation where you're doing fine. You have an army that you're doing so very much better than them. But the Terran is just sitting there on 2 bases, and they just warp a couple of battle cruisers into your mineral lines and win the game.
Interesting. Isn't that what
But
missile
not that I'm
turrets are
salty
for?
about this at all.
Doesn't sound like it. I need a thing. I don't know what I need, but I need it.
Yeah, so basically, like, if you can hit with your battle cruiser just as I'm attacking, like, they have to either split their forces or, you know, it's
Die.
not gonna be great. Yeah.
That, my friend, is the play.
Yes, yeah.
That, my friend, is the right question.
I'm gonna go for a Dark Templar drop.
Oh, sure. That works.
Have fun.
Yep.
Just
What's
get
our
them more.
opponent doing, I wonder?
Hmm.
What's our opponent doing? We don't know.
Why do we need to know? We're Protoss. We just go Sky Toss.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yes,
like,
we are definitely that.
also,
Well,
you know,
two of us
Terrans,
are.
when they scout, basically they go,
Like
Hey,
day 15, they still. I'm blending in. They still do not realize that I
They
am not.
still
a
do not
Protoss.
realize that I am not a Protoss.
yeah, but then you got Terrans when they scout. It's like, hey, look, that's a dark shrine. Let me build some Marines.
Yeah.
Like, oh wow, that's a Stargate. I'm
Let me
gonna
build
change
some
my strategy
Marines.
a bit and build some Marines. Oh wow, that's quite a few Zerglings. Complete the wall fast, my friend.
The wall
Please.
is done.
No, it is not. On the
Yeah,
low
it
ground,
is.
at least, please.
Oh, the low
We need
ground
it done.
is-
We need it done.
You make it then.
All right, then I will. Actually, well, I don't have enough money or anything to.
Or anything.
So.
When you
okay.
have nothing.
Yeah. What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
I mean,
What did I say?
I can only build supply depots.
And there's Reapers.
Oh, those
And
are
my-
their Reapers. That's no good.
Well, that seems like a problem.
Not that bad. Maybe it is that bad.
Yeah.
It was a mistake.
What did I say? Finish the wall. What?
I can only build shit so fast. I'm sorry.
Well, I have 0 minerals and counting. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, they didn't kill our expansion, so that's like not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. Well, I lost a lot of
And
mining time, but
And killed all their Zerglings.
this Dark Templar rush better be the best Dark Templar rush of a lifetime, because wow.
Best Dark Templar rush of a lifetime.
Yep.
Also, was that wait? They actually they also have a Protoss, so that's
concerning.
So gee, I wonder what the follow-up will be.
Yeah, I can't fathom.
yeah. You get 3 guesses, and your first 2 don't count.
But I've got a battle cruiser out, so
Why do you have a?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna scout the Protoss actually. You know, see what they're going for.
Interesting.
It seems like they went for wow. What'd you guess? 2 Stargates, which isn't that many actually.
Well,
Oh well.
that's
But they
dead,
don't
but
have
the Dark...
detection though.
They don't
so,
have detection! Oh,
well,
they have scans!
oh,
It's fine!
Escape! Oh, they scanned again.
item
Ah!
corner.
I made it! Ah!
That's a lot of scans.
That was
That's
3
kind of
scans
economy
for
that they're
that.
missing out on now.
That's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Honestly, forcing those scans is pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, so long as they don't just walk across the map and kill us. So like, if you can get like, battle cruisers
Something.
aren't the greatest against void rays though.
Yeah, I know. I'm also building Marines out of
Vikings are pretty decent.
Okay. What should I be building? Because I don't even have a Stargate.
Well, Tempests, I would say. Well,
Alright, I'm going Tempests, apparently. Didn't expect to be doing that.
Well, you are now.
Okay, hey, my probes are back from their long adventure. I also
Your
managed
probes
to...
had an adventure?
Did you not notice my hidden base?
Oh, I see. And you
Yeah,
didn't
they were
invite
all
me.
over there. Every single one of my probes was over there.
Oh. Oh. Well, so I'm making void rays of my own right now, so...
Yeah, I'm making stargates. And
Right.
Yeah, I
zealots.
mean, for that much early aggression, ultimately like.
Yeah, they didn't kill our expansions, and that's the key thing. Like, we could just
Yeah,
rebuild
they
our
didn't
probes.
well, I mean, they just didn't do enough damage.
Yeah, they didn't they killed one
They
mineral
didn't do
with
enough
me.
terrible damage.
Yeah, also, we might need more stuff on the ground, in the air. Like, so zealots, they're not gonna help us out too much.
I don't have stargates.
Yeah, but we also need some stuff now, so what are you gonna do?
Yeah. I've got a lot of zealots, at least.
Oh, there is that.
Okay, I'm gonna try to drop the zealots. That seems like a good play.
Yeah, it could be good. One might even say, it's a bold strategy. Let's see if it pays off for him. Yeah.
Thank you.
Were you
Oh, that's
forced?
a prison. Oh, that's your prison,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's... It was heading out, but then I remembered it didn't have any zealots in it, and I could just warp, but, you know...
God damn,
that's
the
for
sand is so frigging bright.
The sand.
I don't like
Also, they're going Mutalisk, which is,
a
interesting.
choice that they can go for. Build some turret.
The Terran is going for Widow Mines. So
The
that's,
Protoss is going
So
for
that's a bold
detection.
strategy. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Oh, shoot.
Exactly.
Okay, well,
So,
I'm warping
be
in
aware
their
of
main
that.
base.
And also bring detection.
Okay.
Mostly bring detection.
Okay, well, this is not the greatest.
Although I have not. Okay, well okay, well they're the Zerg at least is very scared of a possible air attack.
Yeah, they were very scared.
In fact, they still are. Still is. Oh, that's a lot of. That's a lot of mutas. So maybe help. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not saying you have to.
Still got nothing.
I'm sending my single battle cruiser.
Well, that's going to be enough.
And also my marines.
I've got Zealots and Dark Templar if you want them.
You
I don't
know,
think
those
that...
things that are famously very good against mutas.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, but then I thought better of it. It's fine.
Okay, well, there's a lot more stuff now at my side of the map.
That's a lot of Void Rays.
Although Void Rays don't do too hot against a bunch of Marines.
Neither do mutalisks.
Yeah, basically Marines are imba, is what we're
Marines
getting
are imba. Marines.
I
Marines.
think I have Flex Veins too, so I can chase them.
Okay.
I don't think you want to chase them.
That is a lot of Widow Mines. Just a couple.
I didn't see them, but I'll believe you.
They were just like right there, and my life flashed before my eyes.
My life flashed before my eyes. It was horrible.
Yep, there they
They
are.
found it! They found it!
them. So I found
Ah!
them. Luckily, stalkers outranged them, so it's okay.
I recalled a
Do
single
battle cruisers
probe and a
outrange them?
Tempest.
I think so, yeah.
I recalled one Tempest.
Wow, that's very, very good.
I can't believe I just worried about. I can't believe that I just had to worry about the Terran capital ship being shot down by a bunch of fucking widow mines.
But you widow mines. You know, that's how this game be.
It'd be like that all of the time here.
Also, they're still like they're right here around.
It's fine. They're not even doing any damage.
I mean, they are
Like-
killing my stuff, but that's like, you know,
Ah!
secondary.
Who cares about your stuff?
Also, Widow Mines do outrange Marines.
Yeah, I know. They just killed my battle cruiser. And all my marines.
I'm making
But it's
sure they
fine,
don't have
we're
any
still
hidden
not doing
bases
very
because
much
I am
damage.
concerned about
They're
that.
preventing me from getting 4 bases, which is actually a very big milestone.
It's fine. You don't need 4 bases.
Imagine getting 4 bases.
I say as well, I guess I'm only on 3.
Because honestly, I feel like the Terran is just kind of throwing for that on their side because, honestly, Widow Mines aren't that great.
They are if they have enough of them that it doesn't matter how many they lose. Oh my god, please help. There's just a few void rays.
I've got Tempests. I've got like 4 Tempests. Is that orange? Oh, that's fine. Oh, this base went up. Interesting.
What base went up? This base.
Oh hey, my void ray almost killed a refinery.
So the lands are just kind of hanging around.
Yeah, I noticed. Good thing I have detection.
So let me see if I can't, actually get a 4th base so I can, really start production.
Oh, this is bad.
I can send him stalkers there to help out.
It's fine. I'll probably cancel the base.
That's fine. I can prevent it. Okay. Well.
Oh, they're gonna
headed
fly in my
straight
main.
up into the
But
base.
I was ready for that.
We were ready, and now that mutas are pretty expensive. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Not sure why you would lie about that. TBH.
Honestly, not sure myself, but okay, that's Widow Mines. Lots and lots of Widow Mines.
So what you're saying is I need to look at my army.
Yes. Or well, they weren't. I don't know. Anyway, we killed a lot of our stuff just by virtue of having Widow Mines.
Oh, that was a lot. But Tempests outrange Widow Mines a tiny
Yes,
bit.
in fact they do. Also, they don't have detection, so you're.
My observers of Dark Templar, the heroes. Oh, they have ghosts.
They do. It looks like the
That's
Terran is just
Zerglings.
going for all cheese possible.
Also, they've got Zerglings running by your base there.
Oh, yeah, those are Zerglings, Lester.
Yeah, they're smaller type of Zerg, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Possibly.
Smaller type of Zerg or some shit, I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna attack a base, cause
Yeah, so I'm actually.
the Tempest
I
run
got
by
my,
is very overpowered.
I actually got my 4th base up and
Ah,
running.
interesting. They've got a bit of a hidden base here.
It's
just
a
a bit- just a-
it's
just a
more
bit of one.
dangerous type of base.
Yeah.
We really need to stop with these damn Lester
Yeah.
memes.
This Ursadak.
It's a
also-
Lester meme. It's a Lester meme, Lester.
Back up your temp bit. Fuck.
Oh. I wasn't looking! That's fine.
Yeah, it can be remade.
Did they...
That was a shit ton of damage. Holy shit.
Oh,
Like,
they think they can retake
single-handedly,
this base.
that might cost us the game. Not gonna lie.
Oh. They're coming!
And
Although the Protoss doesn't seem to have too much.
I don't have too much in the way of gas.
oh god, they just rallied their friggin' void rays through us. I think we should try and kill more of their bases.
Ah, that seems like a good play. I have
Yeah, I'm
one
getting my
Tempest.
eco up for right now, but I'm gonna be able to attack fairly soon.
I have... Ah, that's a lot of Widow Mines.
Did they not realize that that tanks can move? It can shoot while moving.
Tanks?
That's Ultralisks? What?
Um,
Drones. They're making drones. Anyway, no, that's not. Anyway.
well, drones would be a good thing. Also, there's a base here. Can somebody
Oh my god,
deal with
there's a
this?
lot of Ultralisks. Holy shit.
Can somebody deal with this base, please? Because I got nothing.
Okay, they just massacred my economy right now, so I don't have with Ultralisks, which is interesting.
Yeah.
They did lose them all, but they actually they're about to lose them all, but
That's the story of my life. Not losing them all, but like massacring
oh, actually,
my
they didn't even
economy.
kill my base here, so that's okay.
Oh, this hero Tempest. Going for the base.
Honestly, their biggest problem is
okay.
even though they're killing our economy, they're just not
Also,
killing
they're-
our army.
Please
Well,
help.
they killed my army, but they're trying to chase Tempest with Widow Mines, and honestly, if I wasn't stupid, it wouldn't work.
Also, apparently this Zerg only knows how to build Zerglings and Ultralisks.
That does appear to be the case.
Also, they only, Terran can only build Widow Mines, apparently.
Yeah, that's the only unit they have.
Because honestly, that's kind of a terrible fighting unit.
On
Like,
its
it's
own.
good if
Hey,
you can-
Sky Toss. They also got the cloak for the burrow, so that's nice.
Yeah.
They're just chasing my probes around.
These guys are very good at killing economy, not so much the army themselves. Also, they've killed. At the end of the game, I want to see how many workers I've had to rebuild. It's like they've killed so freaking many.
Yeah, I believe
But
you.
then the Ultralisk, the disease is getting them, so they can't build anything but those.
I'm gonna try to hit him where it really hurts, because I feel like if we play attrition and we just like, you know, mine our side and they mine their side, I think we should win.
Actually, I think we might lose that though, because we're constantly losing our bases.
But they're spending a shit ton of minerals. Like, Ultras ain't cheap, and neither are Skytoss armies.
But they're making Zerglings, and those are pretty cheap though.
Not
Does
a
anyone
large.
have a whole bunch of minerals sitting somewhere?
I've got
No,
a fair
actually,
amount.
I do not.
I've
Okay,
got a
well.
fair amount. Have 950.
Yeah, well, they killed all my expansions now,
Oh.
so.
Thanks, that equals 2 battle cruisers.
2 battle cruisers. That's fair. That's respectable.
Yeah, it is a fair amount of battle cruisers.
I am killing a bunch of Void Rays. And now I killed their
Stop
Void Rays.
with the Widow Mines. Just stop. Just stop, please.
All right, so I'm going across the map.
Yeah.
I'm going to support...
Hey, Don't do that. Don't try that. Please don't.
They're going across the map with a bunch of zealots.
Yeah, I'll defend us.
Okay, ideally before they kill all of our workers. Alright, so I just killed one of their expansions, which is a gold base, so that's quite a bit.
Okay, kill the Ultras.
Oh
I've got a
my God.
prime opportunity to murder these Ultralisks. They've got a lot of armor, though.
Okay, well, they just sent a mothership to its death, so I didn't even have to yoink it. It just
Stop
came to
with the Widow
Also,
Mines!
we need detection.
I have detection.
Where? I have detection as well.
Basically everywhere, because they have Widow Mines just
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're still making Ultras, which is an interesting play.
These Widow Mines are slowly dying, though.
Okay, well they have some in their stationed at their base.
why they're bothering killing production. We don't have this.
Yeah, we
Also,
damn
does
it.
someone have?
Go! Back up, please. That's interesting. Okay.
Okay, well,
Okay.
they killed a few probes,
Okay,
but
Does
send me your
anyone have
observers.
extra gas?
No.
I
I
have
got
some
no
extra gas.
I got no extra.
Yeah, when I'm asking for extra minerals, I'm usually asking Phoenix.
Oh.
Yeah. For
So
some
just
reason,
watch
I don't
the
know.
Widow Mines.
I don't know why, but I have a lot.
Also, they're making corruptors against a Void Ray player, which is an
Well, I
interesting
guess
call.
no, those
Okay,
don't actually
actually,
do that
holy-
well against Tempests either. So
Okay, please help. I'm losing my stuff, and I can't replace them. Okay, we really need you here in this fight, though.
I'm really far away.
Okay, back up.
More goddamn widow mines.
I feel like the Widow Mines are
Not the play.
yeah. Come on, make.
Running a bunch of SCVs in there isn't great. Also, I have. Can anyone spare me, like, 150 gas? 150 minerals. So those.
I'm
Those
busy
are.
microwing.
Oh my god. Can anyone spare me 150 minerals, please? I need it to get a base.
Okay, one sec.
I got it.
Also, I have 3 Void Rays and a Dream.
I have 15. Well, no, I don't know how many. I have 13 Tempest, 2 Observers. They're very slowly killing my
Oh, that's
Tempests.
a lot of drones.
But honestly, I think that my cost efficiency is very good.
Yeah, I'm killing drones right now, which actually seems quite nice.
Yeah, I am
Killing
too.
gas, too. I'll get the drones, you focus on the base.
Jesus!
Okay.
Ah, that's not good.
Okay, back up.
I noticed.
Me, you think?
So, can you...
If they keep denying my bases like this, we are going to die. But I feel like they're running out of money too.
I mean, if we are, so are they. Also, I'm just gonna lose all my probes,
I mean,
so...
not necessarily so are they, but
Well, they keep taking these bottom expansions, and we can't deny them. Yeah, I'm not mining, period, and I have 2 observers. Yep. I'm kind of dead. I think we're dead.
not yet. It's not over. It's never over.
Yeah. Can you deny their mining because I'm kind of dead?
I
help.
have 2 Void Rays.
Give me control. We'll help Micro. That's all we're
And
good
I'm,
for.
you know, I'm getting chased by a bunch more Void Rays.
That sucked.
Okay, I'm just recalling back.
Why are the Widow Mines existing?
Because we've got nothing to deal with them.
Battle
running-
cruisers. Everything that we did have dealt with them.
Well, we don't have them anymore, do we?
Yeah.
Can you tactical jump out? Okay, that was...
Not
amazing.
awful, but I didn't lose everything, so
Yeah. Okay, I have observers though. They're gonna follow command on your battle cruisers.
What? I was out of whatever. Just this is.
I'm...
No, we just lose the game now.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just because this guy made fucking.
Widow mines.
No, not that. Not even those. It's the fucking
I don't even know what did kill us.
Ultralisks. Then the Ultralisk run by.
I don't think that's what killed us. I think it was just because they just had stuff. Like they have pure Widowmine Corruptor. That's all they have.
How are we not dead? Well, I know how we're not dead, because Widow Mines can't attack buildings.
Because they have pure Widowmine Corruptor. That's just
So
sad.
stupid.
Yeah, this game, I hate everything about this game.
Yeah.
Just pretend it doesn't exist.
What is it with games on this map that makes it so cursed?
Yeah. I think we should veto
Except
this
that
map.
one of them was cursed in a good way. This is just bad.
Yeah, that one was still. This is just like, what is this? This is just. I hate.
Also, I just realized I can swarp in two stalkers or two zealots
Yeah.
with.
Let's at least
without
waste their
charge.
time and make them kill our base.
Yes, exactly.
Because
they
they deserve that.
look at my wall. With two zealots.
I think your wall is dead.
Oh well, it is now.
You have a pylon. The hero pylon.
I've got two pylons actually. One powering everything and the other. Oh, and now they're manor muling. This is just.
It's
Are they-
fine, I'll kill their manor mules with my manor mules.
Your
Damn it, mules don't deal any damage.
mules are a bit much. This is. I'm trying not to be salty, but this is
It's hard not to be.
this is bad.
And look at these guys, man. They're not even good. Oh, my hero my pylon.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said about the pylon earlier.
Oh, I thought you were
I
talking
think
about
you're
the one
revealed
over
though.
there.
Oh, yep. You're
Oh,
being
I have an
revealed.
observer.
Yeah, you have one observer, and there's a field
Those
of
were
widow
good.
mines. All right, that
Yeah, that was a rough one.
it's okay though. We
Well, I finally got the mule achieved, so I've got that. I got that out of that game. I got nothing else.
Oh no,
I
30
got that.
mules.
I made 161 probes, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to look at the score screen. I'm upset. That was... Well, we all know what that was. We can't end on that. Even if we just
No,
go
we
into
can't.
a... Even if we just go into like a... What does peep mode do?
I'm pretty sure it's that free-for-all where you like a bunch of people get into a game and then they each 1v1 each other. Like you gain
Makes
points or
sense.
something. I don't know.
Yeah. I wish there was 4 of us so that we could do like 2v2s against each other.
And it actually be fair, because I mean, we probably could grab some of the people we know, but they're not good enough to make it even.
Yeah, like any way you spin that, it's just not gonna work.
I mean, like the Archon versus me was almost fair, but it was still
Ah.
slightly.
I don't know.
Not
about that.
really.
I mean, I
Not
had
really
my own for
fair.
quite a lot more longer than you two did.
True.
Yeah,
But
you held out though.
yeah,
like-
you were not gonna win.
Like you struck out across the map, twice.
Yeah, it was. Nah, it was not fair. Is the more.
I mean, I'm not saying it was fair. I'm just saying it was significantly fairer than the other ones.
I guess.
Eh.
Well, significantly is a bit of a stretch.
I mean, the two of you like died very quickly, like and very convincingly. After,
Yeah,
like,
here's something.
You hear something. That's never good.
I said here is something.
Oh.
Why did you leave the game, Higher Life?
well, I need to quit. It's 10:37.
Ah.
Oh.
Noob. Oh, come on, get back here.
Mm.
Or are you quitting too?
I mean, I figured we could do some co-op
Exactly.
or something.
No, get back here. I want to try 1v1ing on this mode. I
Okay.
want to see what happens. Let's select the same commander, though, just so that you don't just, like, Tychus and blast me into infinity.
I mean, I wasn't going to Tychus. I was going to Nova.
Sounds fair. Alright, I'll go... Carex. That sound fair?
Sure.
That sounds fair. Definitely fair. No, wait.
It's absolutely
Stepman! No, not Stepman. Stukov. That's what I wanted.
too cold.
Every time I want Stukov, I select Stepman.
Your walking bunkers are no match for my really buff Marines.
Really buff Marines. Yeah, how do you feel about Volatile Infested?
You can make those?
Yes.
Well, guess I'm doing something else.
Guess I'm not. Siege tanks are also a thing that
Gross.
exist. So
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh wait. Oh, that's on my side. Never mind. Cool.
No, on my side too.
Oh. Siege tank wars.
The siege
Although my
tank
siege tanks are better, so
Are they? Probably.
they are because it's Nova.
True. Her seat, everything about her is just better than everything.
Metamorphosis complete. We require more minerals.
Okay.
I feel like this 1v1 is going to be a disaster, but here we go.
I do too, but I think that's what's gonna make it fun. Oh. Oh. That's just
Oh.
sad.
Honestly, it is kind of.
Oh, this is sad too. Why is this just sad? Why? There's just gonna be like 4 Novas and I'm just gonna die.
4 Novas. 4 Novas and a few Marauders. Lol, just build bunkers, you noob.
What do you think I
Against
just
Knight.
did? What do you think I just did?
Metamorphosis complete.
Well, I guess you can't see anything, so...
No?
Oh my god. Why does this game exist? Why?
You know, the fact
Oh,
that this
actually,
game
the bunker's doing quite well. Ah. Okay. I feel better about this now. Oh, never mind. That's okay.
bunker is doing less well.
That's fine. I should build some of these dudes.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals.
Okay. So it seems like you're gonna get the extra economy, but I'll be okay.
We require more
Vernero.
minerals. We require more minerals.
Okay. What should I be doing?
You haven't even seen my disappearing act.
Oh
We
god.
require more
Not that. The bunker! I love this bunker.
We require more minerals.
Just that one, none of the others.
Yeah, none of the others. Only that one. Ah! Okay, this is going better. Infested civilians are the way to go. Apparently.
You're entirely certain this is going your way?
Oh god.
We require
That's
more
not.
minerals.
God, why? Why would you do that to me?
We require more minerals.
I have to go tier 2 to get detection.
Welcome to Zerg.
Alright, fine. Tier 2 it is.
We require more minerals.
Bonker, slap the Nova.
Bunkers slapping over.
Ah! My detection is so far away! And bunkers are so expensive! Why is everything so expensive? Alright, finally, detection.
Minerals.
Everything's so expensive.
I mean, it's funny that because we're going, why is everything so expensive now? But then, after this, we're gonna be like,
Yeah.
but then, like, if this were a normal game, like this, everything here would be so friggin' cheap. It's
Yeah,
not
I
even
know.
funny.
Oh. Shotgun Nova. Funny. She's not that good against bunkers, though, so it's fine. Wait, you can switch her mid-thing?
Yep,
You can just switch her.
seems just a little bit broken.
That's this whole mode. This whole mode's a little bit broken.
I mean, the broken part is that it resets the cooldown.
What? What resets
Like,
what
it-
cooldown?
Like, snipe and the shotgun thing are on a separate cooldown.
Oh.
So if you just switch so if you switch suits, then it'll just.
Yeah,
So if you switch suits, you get the cooldown back.
that's pretty broken.
Pretty damn broken.
Yeah. Your waves are also kind of killing my waves.
Or the swarm.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, zoink, Scoob.
Oh, zoinks. Should you seriously just say zoinks?
We require more
I said
minerals.
zoinks, Scoob.
Or the swarm.
Alright, that's a good play, I feel.
That's a good play.
Whatever I just did was a good play. Ah, that was
No,
not.
no, no, I just killed your thing.
Yeah, I noticed. I noticed just a tiny bit.
You sure you noticed?
Yes. Contrary to popular belief, I do in fact have a brain. It's very
Just
small,
roasting
but
that-
I have it.
We're just roasting the hell out of each other tonight.
Mostly ourselves.
Honestly. And I'm not sure which is more sad.
Yes.
Nurse, I need more pills. My pain is at a 10.
Why is that a thing that you say?
Because contrapoints?
I don't know. What does that even mean? I don't know anymore.
We require more minerals.
What even is life?
Yeah. I think more infested. You have a. What is this? Oh, my units expire. My overseer is expiring.
Wait, they didn't do that?
Yeah, my overseer just despawned.
Oh, it's because I don't have anything that hits air, so it's just running past to kill all of
Yeah.
it.
Actually, speaking of which, I
I
should.
mean, I have stuff that hits air now.
Do you though?
Yeah, it's just killing the overseers.
It's just killing the overseers.
Just a bit busy.
Okay.
Why
Now it
are the Liberators doing siege mode instead of...
Yeah, I know.
Alright, fine.
What is this game?
Cancerous.
Oh god, what is even happening? What am I watching? What is this?
You're staring into the face of madness.
Yeah, I'm getting that impression. I also think you're gonna win. And I don't like that. I don't appreciate that.
I don't know, those Banshees are a pretty good move.
The Banshees?
Yes.
I feel like the Banshees are not doing too hot. Hold on. This is very risky. Where is my worker?
I obey. Assimilation complete.
Okay. Maybe that wasn't a great play, but I did it. Oh, wow.
Oh, hey, look, I got the... I got a new worker.
Yay! I'm so proud.
I know, I am too. Aren't we such great friends?
Yeah. Ah. I don't know what's happening here, but I don't like it. What is this? Why do my Liberators not deal area damage? My Liberators do not deal area damage, and I'm
They
very
don't?
upset. It doesn't seem like it.
We require more minerals.
Why do you have so many of them?
That's my question.
Your command.
50 splash. That's dumb.
Awaiting directive.
50 splash damage? That's nothing. Oh.
Metamorphosis complete.
They do deal splash damage. It's just terrible.
It's just terrible.
Yeah.
Honestly, Liberators aren't so great unless they're in the Liberation mode.
I'm gathering that. Okay. Concave is good, though.
We require
I think
more
I know
minerals.
single-handedly how to do
We
this.
require more minerals.
Single-handedly definitely was required there.
Single-handedly?
Awaiting
Yeah.
directive. You're awaiting. You're
Like,
awaiting.
was that the grammar, my dude?
That was, in fact, the
I don't know that that was the grammar.
That was definitely the grammar. Okay. This is the stuff. That's not
We
bad.
require more minerals.
That's also not too expensive. Yeah. Why does my stuff just stand in the liberation zones?
Because no micro.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. Jeez, your army. It's very powerful.
It's very expensive, but every unit is really paying off.
Yeah, I know. I'm beginning to notice.
Oh, I didn't know that the bases regenerated health.
No, they only regenerate health because I made them regenerate health.
We
Ah,
require more minerals.
Because infest structure.
a hollow decoy.
Require more
Ooh.
minerals.
That sounds bad for me.
Oh,
We require
I'm very
more
sorry for
minerals.
this.
I've been losing this game for 12 minutes. It's okay.
Yeah, but like, before that, it seemed at least tasteful. I don't know
Oh,
about the
no.
hollow decoys. It makes me feel dirty.
know. Aren't you, like, into that or something? I don't know.
Yeah, but like, not right now.
Not right now!
You have to be like in the mood for the dirty. You can't just the dirty that anytime.
Just the dirty Jeez, maybe armor upgrades would be helpful.
Okay, that's probably why I'm winning.
Is it though?
Because,
well,
because I'm at 2-2 infantry and 3-3.
Oh my god,
mechanical.
my planetary fortress has 4 health. Contamination, why not?
Oof. This was something.
Why? I hated that. I hated all 13 minutes and 53 seconds of that. Maybe
Honestly,
not like...
that was probably closer to 10 minutes because StarCraft time, but...
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, that was pretty awful, though.
That was horrible. I have an idea, though.
Oh, this isn't good.
This is gonna be amazing.
You thinking scares me more than the Zerg.
Oh, yeah. You thinking scares me more than the Zerg. Yep, of course. I should really invite you to the party, but that's okay. It's too late now.
It's too late now.
What is this? Oh, well, okay. Fair enough.
So, what are we doing? Oh, wait. Oh, I've got a great idea. Hold on.
Now, we gotta do this first.
Oh, God. We're doing 1v1 in mono battles?
Yep, this is gonna be horrible.
What if I end up with, like, cyclones and you end up with, corruptors? What do we do then?
Then I will pee all over your buildings. And there will be nothing you can do. Well, actually, there will be a lot you can do about that.
Yeah, just, like, cyclones!
Yeah.
Cyclones are actually kind of a fun unit, not gonna lie. Like, I accidentally went mech one time.
Accident. You know what? I'll believe you. I'll believe you on that, because I've accidentally went... Okay, blind random is the way.
Yeah, I went just... I went... Yeah, like, I was trying to build... I was trying to add on
Ooh.
2 barracks, and I accidentally added on 2 factories.
I think you're gonna like my unit. The only unit I'm allowed to build.
Wait, oh my god, that's me. I can only build... Oh my god.
What can you build?
Hellions, Hellbats.
This is gonna be interesting. I've got Tempests.
I think I'm screwed.
I'm not so sure. If you can kill every single one of my workers before I have a unit, you might literally just Hellion me to death.
Like, I don't think I even need to mine gas at this point.
You don't even need gas! Well, for upgrades, but other than that, no.
Yeah, for upgrades. You know,
You can probably go on
honestly,
one gas the whole game.
Like, honestly, if I live... like, if I live to see... If I live to the point where I need upgrades, I'm probably dead.
Yeah, that's true.
So wait, can I build, like, anything other than that? Like, can I build, like, medevacs and use them to drop?
Yeah, you can build medevacs. I don't think they heal, but you can build them.
Okay. I am slightly more at ease.
Yeah. That's how that worked.
Slightly.
Yeah. I do wonder which base you're at, though. That's an interesting question. This map is so enormous.
I didn't even think about that until you just mentioned it.
Yeah. Like, how am I supposed to find you? Oh. I found you. Interesting.
Interesting. Wonder what unit I'm going for.
Maybe scouting wasn't the best play.
I mean, well, you know where I am, so...
I do know where you are, which is nice. That is a thing that I did not know before.
Also, I'm pretty sure, like, objectively, you can just walk... you can just take your probe on a world tour inside this base.
Probably, because you can't do anything about it.
Hey, wait, this does beg the question, does static defense actually do anything?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. It's not going to help me.
It's gonna help me.
Yeah. That makes sense. I was wondering where it went.
Yeah. This could be bad. For you. It could also be bad for me. But...
We'll see.
yeah. If it makes you feel better... No, it won't. I don't think anything I can say is gonna make you feel better about this.
Honestly, no.
And you only have Hellions. Ah, interesting. I might...
legitimately, like, what am I supposed to do against this?
Well, this is also supposed to be 4v4, so... You can kill the probe.
Not that it's going to help me very much.
True. Yeah, there's already a bunch of cannons. I mean, you can lift your structures and go, but... like... I don't think that's gonna do much for you either. What is this? This is interesting. I'm amused and not amused simultaneously. Oh, you killed my probe. I'm so upset. Can you hear the upsetness in my voice?
Yeah? Yeah, definitely. That is a thing I can hear.
Yep. You did move, so, you know, that's good for you. That's a dead refinery.
What the fuck happened to my Hellions?
They died. They ran into cannons.
God damn it. This game mode is cancer.
This game... No, it's not. It's really not that bad. It's just the fact that we did 1v1. So the question is... Oh, I found you again. Cancel that.
Yeah, but it's also not up now, so...
Yeah, guess what is? This is... I don't know what this is.
Horrible, cancerous, disgusting.
I just killed 2 SCVs with a probe.
Yeah, I've just lost the will to live.
Fair enough. This is... Yeah, I can't say I blame you. This is... Oh my. I feel like you have something in store for me, though.
Why the hell aren't you attacking the damn cannon?
Alright, I've got a foothold now. Oh, no. Another dead probe. I'm just gonna send a bunch. Why are you attacking the barracks? That's not doing us any good. That's fine. Oh, I forgot. I have 4 cannons finishing over there. Your tech tree is crippled. Alright, what I'm getting out of this is this game mode is not meant to be played with one person. 1v1. It just doesn't work very well.
Imagine that.
It's not very balanced, period. In addition to the fact that it's not well balanced for this, it's just even worse balanced. Because you can get, I'm sure you can imagine that you can just get army compositions where you just die.
Yeah, pretty much. Like this one.
Not really this one. I mean, if I actually got any Tempests out, then yes, but... But so far, I have built nothing but cannons. And you're still going for SCVs. Okay, fair enough. That's not a bad idea.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh my. This is... I don't have any words for this. Oh. Interesting. This is an odd scenario we find ourselves in.
Like, the cannons, they chased me across the map, Commander.
The cannons? Okay. I've got a plan. Not a good plan, but I've got it. Ah. Ooh, I did something. Somewhat.
You require more Vespine gas. Our pylon is under attack. You require more.
How much does
Vespine
this
gas.
require? A lot. Are you still on one base? That's not a fair question, but I think I can safely assume. I mean, theoretically you have 2, but, well, no, because you could theoretically get whatever bases you wanted. It's just a matter of, like, how?
Just a matter of being sneaky.
Huh. Weird.
Our pylon is under attack. Our pylon is under attack.
You're welcome to try.
Where the hell are you? Oh,
You find me yet?
yeah.
Does it make you feel better that I have 0 units?
Our pylon is under
No?
attack.
Because you know what Hellbats are really well known for?
Dying?
Their siege damage.
There's siege damage. Yep.
Base is under attack. Our pylon is under attack.
the hell is this?
A game. I don't know if you can call it that.
Base is under attack.
Oh, I got a single Tempest.
Our pylon is under attack.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you really have no siege.
Like, honestly, like, my SCVs deal more siege damage than this.
Our pylon is under attack.
This is very interesting. I must say, if it's one thing, it is interesting.
Base is under attack.
Oh,
Base is
I
under
think you just
attack.
lost a couple Hellions.
You require
Oh.
Vespine gas. Our pylon is under attack.
I'm legitimately not sure if I can win this just because of the fact that I have no money at all.
Base is under attack.
Ah, I got it.
I fucking killed the base. You know what? I don't even care anymore.
You don't even care. You killed the base. What else could
That is-
possibly matter?
I'm counting this as a win. I killed the base. I don't care. Like, what more could you possibly want?
I don't even have my next eye hotkey.
Vengeance is ours.
I have no words for this. It's impossible. Wait. Oh, jeez. I see you found the missile turret button.
Honestly, I've just got so... It's like... This, like, there was never any way that I was going to win this, so...
Well...
Like, I just had a whole bunch of minerals, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this difficult.
Yeah. Those supply depots are a real high priority target there, Tempests. I also have very many minerals that I don't know what to do with. Although tectonic destabilizers seems like a good play. Why are you mining gas?
Good question.
Hey! I feel accomplished for this.
Not enough minerals. You have
Wow. My economy is terrible. But I've got a lot of cannons. The base! I love that. Oh my, this is simultaneously...
base. I don't care what you say.
You know what? You deserve that. You deserve that much. When I said I had a lot of minerals, I may have lied. I don't have very many minerals. At all. Oh, I didn't get my chronos out. That's sad.
I got the base!
You got the base again. be happy. In the classic Tempest v Hellion matchup.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Where are my other idle probes? Oh. No. Hey! You have another base somewhere. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, wait. No, you've got another base somewhere.
Victory is in our grasp. Our pylon is under attack.
Tempests!
Our
Splitting Tempests is not the most fun thing in the world.
is ours. We seek justice. Throw fate to the wind.
Oh.
Golden Armada awaits. Mineral field depleted.
Like, did you just not notice the Hellions getting stuck here every once in a while? Like, just running through here and being shut down by the cannons?
Oh, I thought you were actually trying to attack. Also, of all the
How
places...
did they even get back in there?
What do you mean?
Like, that's... This area it does not have a ramp up to it. This is completely closed off.
Yeah. I didn't think about that, okay? I thought you were trying to do something with your life. I also feel like this is not your only base.
What tells you that?
Our pylon is under attack.
Jeez. That's a lot of... That's a lot of Hellions.
Our charge.
Ah! You won't be able to kill him in time to get the Tempests, though. So my
Nope.
classic 2 Tempests will come out. Oh, hey, I found another base. Weird.
Funny that.
I still feel like this is not your only base.
How'd you guess?
I feel like I don't need to mine anymore. As long as I don't lose every single one of my buildings, I should be fine.
Honestly, I don't understand how it's possible for you to lose all of your buildings.
That is true. You only have Hellions.
You know, the
Wait.
famously incredible siege damage specialists.
Yeah. Did you have something else before Hellions and repick?
No,
You just got Hellions and you stuck with it?
it said I couldn't repick.
Oh, why could... Then you must have repicked already. You're not being revealed. I can literally station a Tempest at every base.
I don't know that would help you, though.
Why wouldn't it help me?
No reason.
Oh. I see.
Our charge.
That SCV.
Hero SCV.
Yep.
Throw fate to the wind.
That freaking speed, though.
Yeah. At least you're fast.
So thank God for small blessings, I guess.
Aha! I was ready for this.
Nope, you're not gonna give me this?
No.
God
This
damn it.
is...
You're no fun.
I'm not gonna win this game.
We seek justice.
You mean I am not gonna win this game?
I don't think anybody's gonna win this game.
In the end, in war,
Oh, wait.
can any of us win?
Oh, wait. You're just gonna let me have them all. That's... Okay. Fair enough. I'll take it. Oh, I hate that you cloned something, though. It's gonna take me so freaking long to find it.
This is such a massive map.
Hey! Every SCV counts at this point.
He counts.
Yep.
You have no idea how many SCVs I have.
Oh god. That scares me. You might win this game, by the way. Just...
I don't think so.
I think if this game is not a draw, this game... I don't know how this game can not be a draw.
Like, if I bitch and moan enough, you just, like, sit your things in other places?
Yep.
Is that what you're telling me?
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay. Bitchiness and moaning. Oh, I'm a sham!
Ah! I found it! Well, I found something. I also love how the tectonic destabilizers does not work when they're floating.
The what?
Tectonic destabilizers.
I don't know what that means. Oh,
It's the...
is that the upgrade that makes them do more siege damage?
Yeah.
You're just gonna chase this one command center on the edge of the map.
Yep. What else can I do? I can keep looking for your other bases that I know that you have, but... I'm gonna submit this to Harstem and tell him that Hellions are imba.
You definitely need to do that.
Hellions imba.
Pilsner.
Okay. Alright, where... Did I kill the command center? I'm not sure if I did.
Well, I'm sure as shit not telling you.
Alright. Of course you're not. I don't think I might have killed it. Well, even then, it might be burning down. I love how you laugh at these things. As if I'm not the man with 15 Tempests. And you can only build whatever you can build. I forgot what you can build.
It says on the top left.
Oh god. It's gonna take me forever to win. If I can win.
Oh no, you're gonna win. Oh my god, I'm just gonna like keep switching bases and eventually mine out the map. It'll be great.
Oh god, this game is just gonna last 3 years. We'll be on our deathbed still playing this game. Are you mine out the map yet?
Nope, I just need a couple more bases.
I found one of them. I don't know, you probably still have more than that, but that's okay. I don't have enough.
That's
oh.
okay. Is that what this is?
Yep. Okay. I think I've got every base technically covered.
Technically?
Technically, every base is covered. I also have 1 probe and 3 minerals.
Here's the real question, can I mine minerals fast enough to save this?
That would imply this is your last base, but I'm not convinced.
Damn.
I also have more Tempests.
I mean, I'd think it was weird if you didn't.
Yeah, I have 15. Okay. Hey! Interesting. Are you long distance? Oh, I should have followed the probe. Or the SCV, whatever it's called. I have Tempest patrolling the entire map. You can only evade me for so long.
Oh, you're gonna kick yourself when you find it.
Oh, I am. I know I am. In the one place I haven't been looking.
Like, honestly, it's legitimately sad to me that you haven't found it.
Well, there is still one refinery, but I know that's not it because you're not revealed. You might be... I think you'll be able to pull a draw out of this just because it's going to be so hard for me to find anything. Okay, there we go.
Damn it. I was
when you
hoping
said
that
you're
this
gonna
would go
kick
on
my...
longer.
When you said I was gonna kick myself when I found it, my first thought was right in the middle. Right in the middle of the map.
Yep. Just smack in the middle.
Yep. You, Tempest, what are you doing? You're supposed to be patrolling. Everybody patrol. I still feel you have more. You have more. I know you do. And the Tempest hit squad will find it.
The Tempest hit squad. The dude squad will find it.
In a couple years, we'll find it.
Say, how do you even end up with a draw? Like, what is the...
If you just don't kill anything for long enough... If nothing is killed for, like, I think 5 minutes. Okay, well, I've pretty much ruled out the bases. But, that doesn't help. That really does not help me.
Yeah, I've discovered a very interesting feature of this map.
Oh, no. Where am I supposed to look? Where? I feel like I'm playing a really elaborate game of I Spy.
I spy with my little eye a moaning bitch who is too stubborn to give this up.
Yep. I spy with my little Tempest a command center. I'm not gonna kill that refinery, by the way.
Okay.
No, that's a reserve. That's a reserve because then I can make the game go out longer. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Scoob.
Oh, geez,
I can
Scoob.
finally build one probe again. I've been long distance mining for a long time.
How long distance have you been mining?
Like, from my main to my natural. Because
Where
I
is
only
your
have-
natural?
I don't know. It's right next to my main.
Is the natural the one like just south of all your tech buildings?
Yeah, that's the one.
Because I assume you spawned on the little arm there.
Yeah, I did. You've seen my main.
Yeah, remember? I threw the Hellions in there.
Yeah, I can't... What can I even do? There's nothing I can do about this. I only have 3 Tempests to search because I have to patrol the other ones around. If I don't patrol the other Tempests around, then you can take a base.
This is incredible.
Actually, no. Wait. I don't have to patrol them around. Because even if you took a base, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with a base? Never mind. Every single Tempest is...
Exactly what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm gonna do with the base.
just hide. Because... Jesus. Why did you do this to me? I really wish that we had a camera of your screen.
Oh, it would be so freaking amazing to watch. Trust me.
I believe you. I freaking believe you. Where is this? I'm gonna have to watch this replay. You know what? You deserve this.
Oh my god, it's not, like, you left, Okay, do you want me to share the secret now?
No, we're watching the replay.
Okay.
We're casting this game. Okay, I've got an idea. We're gonna cast this game as if we didn't just play it, and it's going up on the YouTube channel.
Okay, then.
Alright. Alright. 3, 2, 1. We're going. Alright, here we have a mana battle where each player is only allowed to build 1 unit, save like workers and transport ships and whatnot, between 2, if I recall, Platinum League. What are you doing?
You need to invite me into your group so that I can
I
get
should
into the replay.
I should do that. We're gonna try that again. We're gonna try that again.
Yep, just minor step.
Oh, wait.
Minor step back.
Ah! Don't remove friend, please. Not again.
Not again.
Okay. But legit, I think it would be fun to cast this game and pretend we didn't just watch it and just play it.
Honestly, I don't know the commentary that we could give.
That's the point.
Great.
Alright. I'm just gonna delete my face cam. Alright.
Wait, it hasn't anything. Oh, that's why nothing is fun.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. Right now, we are casting a mana battle where each player can only build 1 unit. Save, like, workers and whatnot, and already we've got the Protoss going for a Forge first. Let's see. It won't tell you, but the Protoss can only build Tempests, and the Terran can only build Hellions. For those of you that are unfamiliar with StarCraft, Tempests are in the air, and Hellions don't shoot up. So this is going to be an interesting game, although this Forge implies that the Protoss wants to go for something other than Tempests.
Yeah, something rather cheesy looking to be on the horizon here.
I mean, we all know what a Forge first means. Come on. And this Terran is ripe for the Forge first. Alright,
Is that a thing that people say?
Forge first? No. It's the thing that I say. Protoss not doing much at home. Terran expanding, not noticed by the Protoss, I must say. That's relevant. That is something.
Foreshadowing.
All right. First cannon is
Of course,
up.
the Protoss immediately going for the expand up here.
Yeah. Well, why would you go for anything? Why would you take your natural? That's for noobs. That is for noobs. Okay, but we do have the.
Look at this Terran. She must be such an idiot. She doesn't even consider that the probe still in the base means can't.
Yeah.
Was she
Now
even aware
sees
that you could build static defense in this game mode?
So, yep, this is already a rather effective cannon rush, except that the Protoss has spent so many freaking minerals on this. This is 6 cannons and 2 pylons. It's 3 pylons, so 300 plus. That's like 1,200 minerals soaked into this already. And Terran finally able to get some Hellion production up. That's good, I guess. Not so much against cannons.
Sure,
There's
but-
another cannon, though.
Yes, because as we all know, if there's one thing that Hellions are well known for, it's their siege damage.
Of course. The SCVs repairing the command center. Brilliant. And they're not repairing it anymore, because it got backed up to full health. Alright, this is going to be a fun dance between these Hellions and that one juicy little probe.
It is quite a meek and juicy probe, isn't it?
Oh! Ooh, almost. She almost dove onto the cannons, which would have been bad. Oh, and all
Yeah,
the SCVs.
Oh,
intend to go back.
that should have been a dead giveaway to our Protoss here,
But nope, he's kind of
it will
blind.
remain
So
unscouted for the moment.
Place your bets now. How soon will this command center be detected? In the next couple seconds? In the next 5 minutes? In the next 15 minutes? Or never? Place your bets now.
Your bets now.
I guess, like, well, who knows how long this game's gonna go on at this rate. But I would presume the Tempest player would be able to knock out the Hellion player relatively soon, but at this rate, with all these cannons... What do you bet these cannons are never gonna die?
And just take a look at this hero refinery right there. I want you to take a moment and just take it in.
No, we need to respect this dead refinery here, because this guy's a hero.
No. Have you even heard of the deeds of the other refinery?
No, not particularly, but
It's
you
incredible.
know what? Based
You should read
on
about it sometime.
these are platinum league players. So again, let's place another bet. Will this refinery ever die? And this engineering bay. Will the refinery and the engineering bay ever die? Oh, that SCV's looking real low on health. You know,
Yeah, it'd be
you could
a real
just
shame if something were to happen to it. Not that we've seen this game before.
stop giving
Because
it away.
would we lie to you on the
Stop giving it
internet?
away. Oh god. Okay. So, this is a very interesting cannon rush. I feel like if the Protoss had just been macroing, he probably could have had 2 Tempests out in one. But, no. Instead, cannons. Oh.
Yeah, just look at what you
Two
look at that. I don't think
SCVs,
a
nicely
single
lined up.
I don't think a single worker has been built in several minutes.
Ooh. Ah. That probe. Very nicely taking out 2 SCVs. Very nice, but, you know, that can only do so much.
The crazy play there.
Oh, cannon is up. It's all over now. How much, out of curiosity, Fusion Cutter deals 5 damage. Infernal Flamethrower does 8, but weapon speed is 1.79. SCVs I think actually deal more siege damage than Hellions.
That is incredible.
Based on the numbers I'm getting, because they deal slightly less damage, but they attack faster.
Well, that's a pick off on the worker, although a sacrifice on the Hellion there to get
Yeah,
the
sacrifice on the Hellion. Although that was definitely worth it, because those 4 cannons... those 4 cannons, I have a feeling, are gonna do some damage. Oh my god. This is a... Look at this great wall of photon cannons here. This is really something. If only he built some so that the SCVs couldn't go anywhere. Huh. That'd be a real shame if that would happen.
That'd be really something.
Alright, Terran moving to a much more defensible location because it's up a ramp, so that's probably gonna halt this cannon
And now
rush.
remember, see, this Terran has been mining at the second base, so she has enough to wall off this area.
Yeah, although the wrong area, so that's worth noting. Although it doesn't really matter, because this cannon rush is kind of dead at this point. I mean, the Protoss is probably still going to do it, because, let's be real, this guy probably just builds cannons for a living. That or Skytoss. And, you know, he's probably used the C key more times in this game than he's used the what's a button that Protoss has never used? More than he's used camera hotkeys in his life. There we go, camera hotkeys. Those are for noobs. Who needs those? This game also is worth noting. We already know that it's going to be a 34-minute long game. So that's. I really wish we didn't know that, but we do know that. So here we go. Oh, dead probe. Dead probe. So, cannon rush gone? Finally? Maybe the Protoss is finally gonna decide, maybe I should build some workers and some expansions with my 2,000 minerals. This game could have been over. This game could have been over already.
Oh, so very over.
We are...
I have to agree.
Oh my god, we're 10 minutes into this game. And this is what it looks like. Look at this. What is this? Oh, Hellions ignoring the one probe and instead opting to go for the main.
The Hellion just killed the probe.
Yeah, single Hellion. They walked by it. Oh, well, this Protoss is dumb enough to keep cannon rushing when there are 4 Hellions headed for his base. That's... Will he spot the Hellions? I don't think he can spot the Hellions.
Our pylon is under attack.
Look at these Hellions just sitting here. There's a wide open space right here. Those Hellions could be in there.
That's
killing
true.
that pylon right now.
They could. But instead, they assume that the Protoss is good and go in the back because they think there's a wall. You know, if he just expanded in his natural, that alone could have won him the game by this point. Let's be real. Let's be real about this.
And look, a Terran going for an expansion in the top left, but little does she know. There's already something there. Space is occupied, friend.
Yep, and let's really hope that the Protoss notices this and takes action, given that the only unit is a harassment unit, meaning that probes are not in oh, he does notice.
Well,
he does notice.
Looks like she's going to the other side.
Going to the other side. There are Hellions attempting to get in. And this Protoss is doing something, I guess. Sure. Why not? Alright, just move every single probe in a real straight line when the only unit in this game attacks in a straight line. That seems like a good play.
An incredible play.
Hellion also coming for the pylon. That pylon, it killed the Hellion's family. The Protoss should be able to tell that there's a base here, given that there's no ramp there, so there's no way for that Hellion to get in, really. But, you know, he's got other things to pay attention to. Like the Hellions attacking his base with Blue Flame. They really want that assimilator dead.
Oh yeah, they're going real hard on this.
Oh, the
Say,
first.
What does that blue flame actually like do?
I think it makes him attack better. It makes him deal more damage versus light. So that upgrade actually was quite useless for the Terran, given that they already kill SCVs or probes just fine. Also, the first Tempest of the game is out.
But now they kill the probes finer. And look
Yeah.
at those hero Hellions chipping away at the base in the top left.
Yep. As if a man with a pickaxe was like, I want to destroy the Great Wall of China. Seems,
You know what? Live your dreams. Live your
like,
dreams.
you know what?
Tell
I mean, it looks like they're gonna get it if this guy. I mean, this guy's got one Tempest. Nope, two Tempests. And a Dream, apparently, because, wow. This is a game. Now this, my friends, is a game. Hellions attacking a base, Tempest coming to stop them. One Tempest. Oh, wow. Yeah, what we really need right now is the long-distance mining of these probes. That's what we need, Mr. Protoss player. No, not another base. Not recalling a Tempest towards the top? Sure, why not? All the Hellions are dead. Nope, not all the Hellions are dead. Not even close to all the Hellions are dead, in fact. Terran, actually doing pretty well. This Terran knows what they're doing. This Protoss, on the other hand, that just can build Tempests.
This is so stupid.
You don't say. This game is already stupid, and we got another 20 minutes of this.
Not another 20 minutes.
I mean, they're Blizzard minutes, so they're not real minutes, but wow, this...
well, can you cast some more? We've still got 20 hours to kill.
Yeah.
And look at these factories going down in the bottom right. Will the Protoss scout this? Ever?
Well, he doesn't know that the base is there. The Tempests are coming in for the main base, though. There's a lot of missile turrets. Good play on the Terran, because why not? Float. Wow, that is that's actually... Yeah, actually, it's pretty bad. That's pretty bad float. These players are doing... What are these players doing? Well, I know what the Terran's doing. The Terran's running around with Hellions. What is the Protoss doing? What's the APM? Where's the APM? APM? Oh, wow. 45 APM. Oh, it jumped. He hit the all army hotkey and A moved. Oh, wow. 165 supply.
Hellions chipping away at the top left.
There they go again. This Protoss rebuilt the location. If he just expanded it as actual natural, they can't get in there. How the Hellions supposed to ever get in here? If he just build a wall, he could have walled off anywhere he wanted. He probably could have walled off this right here and then never been attacked again by Hellions and had 1, 2, 3, 4 and had 6 bases to mine. Instead, no. I think I need this base in the top left where she's already spotted it twice. I think that's the play.
It is always the plan.
Yeah. Oh man. This Protoss, let me tell you, 300 IQ moves coming out of the Protoss. Jeez. There goes the man with the pickaxe. He's like, I already destroyed the Great Wall of China once. That was really something. Let me do it again. This time I'm going for the pyramids. Those pyramids, you better watch out. I got a pickaxe.
Although, apparently, given enough time, the pickaxes do succeed against this base in the top left.
They do. The pyramids are about to go down. Oh, wow. This is impressive. Man with pickaxe has done it again. Could have at least chrono boosted with that thing before it died. You had, like, a solid 20 minutes to chrono boost that thing, because that's how long it takes Hellions to kill things. Jeez. Also, Tempests. Tempests are not very fast, so weirdly enough, they don't counter Hellions very good. They counter the base real good, and all the SCVs run into cannons. That's the best. Engineering Bay and Refinery still up, by the way. Oh, clump of
And
SCVs
of course,
in the
these
back.
workers missed up here by the Tempests.
Nope. I mean, he uses his precious all-army hotkey. How's he supposed to know that those are there? Oh, Hellions attacking the main base. I mean, the 2 Tempests are responding, but they don't do that much damage to Hellions. Everything is depowered. Yay. Yeah, if this Protoss had just walled more, he could have had 6 bases. He could have 6 bases if he just walled right here. Right here. All he needed. He'd never have to worry about anything ever again. How would the Hellions get past a Nexus or 2 at this wall? They'd never make it. They'd never make it.
And finally, this
bottom base gets scouted.
Here is discovered by our intrepid Protoss player.
After 20 minutes of it being active. Brilliant. Brilliant, I must say. 9.
With less than 2,000 minerals left on this base.
Yep. Yeah, 500. Yep. Less than, well, maybe a little more than 2,000. There's more than 2,000 on this base, but actually, no. Not really. I'm not good at math, okay? Point is, this base is finally
Never
gonna go
math
down.
in a video. I learned this from Loco.
Yep, never math in a video. Oh, Engineering Bay! Engineering Bay died. Refinery's still up, though, so that's fine. Hellions at the base. That shield battery is not going to be able to repair however many Hellions this is. Although at this point, I don't think the Protoss really needs to... He's got Tempests. What's the Terran going to do? What's he going to do? Oh. Again, Great Wall of China discovered by our hero Protoss player. Although Tempests are very slow, so finding things is going to be pretty hard. So once you find him, you better kill him quick, Mr. Protoss. Great, all-army hotkey. Every single one of his nope, actually, very few of his workers are dead. Everything's depowered, though. Chrono Boost on depowered Stargate building a Tempest. Classic, my favorite. Ah, riveting gameplay. Riveting gameplay on both sides. SCVs and lots of Hellions going towards the middle of the map. I mean, I guess it's better than this base. What's the Terran got in store? Because at this point, this is the Protoss's game to lose. Because the Terran cannot do anything to counter these Tempests. So what?
At this point, really, the only option this Terran has is to be a whiny little bitch until something changes.
Or you can put 1,000,000 Hellions in the base and discover the base that the Protoss has been mining for a long time. Oh, this is bad. This is bad for our Protoss player. Oh. Terran player apparently very scared of one Tempest. Or going for the... Nope, not going for the base. Just very scared of one Tempest. Very, very scared. And of course,
yeah,
the Tempest...
Apparently she's unaware
Recall?
of the fact that Hellions
Recall? No? Okay.
go faster than...
Yep, no recall. No recall. We don't need that. In fact, now is the perfect time to split up the Tempests into groups of 1.
into groups of 1.
That seems like the play. So, let's do a...
And the Hellions get the kill on this base.
Of course they do. There's like... How many of these are there? 31! Amazing. Oh, God.
Oh, and the Tempest, very
Two
crucially
Tempests.
missing this base right here.
Yeah. That's... Ooh, my. That's gonna be a hard base to find. Oh, my. Hellions. Turns out there's a lot of them. Where are all the Protoss players' workers? Oh. Apparently, somebody has disconnected.
Oh.
Why are we attempting to reconnect? Am I No. Oh, there we go.
Here we go.
Alright. 31 Hellions killing 6 probes. And losing half their force. Seems like a good trade. I mean, how is he supposed to know that this base is mined out after 22 minutes? And how is this Protoss player supposed to know that you can take the natural? Come on now.
Just solid plays all around. Like sitting these Hellions here and letting the Tempest eat away at them.
Yeah. Very, very soft. Wow. I also love the Protoss player has exactly 0 workers remaining. That's fun. Ooh, command center. Another command center. This Terran has 4 command centers. I don't think this guy's gonna be able to find all of these. This is...
Take bets in the chat now.
Take bets.
We still have 10 minutes of this.
Yeah, we still got 10 minutes of this to go. Oh, jeez. This command center. Oh, no. Oh, no. If this Protoss player had not lost every single worker, he'd be in a really good position. Oh, yep,
And the
classic.
Hellions sneaking around again.
Yep, all 3 of them to kill none of all the workers that aren't there. Nope, there's 1 worker. Probius, don't fail us. Don't fail us, Probius. You are the chosen one.
And the Hellions deciding to pick away at this pylon.
Oh, 2 Tempests. They're dead now. That was a very slow Hellion death. Oh, command center found, though. That is worthwhile, although there is still an active base. Not for long, though. Oh, yeah, there's a Tempest literally right next to that base. I think, does Terran... Oh, yeah, Protoss knows about this base. So, theoretically, this is a good spot for the Protoss. Theoretically. I mean, he should be able to just kill everything. Oh, the SCVs, they escape! Oh, no! No! Oh, a command center comes up. Of course. Classic. On no particular location.
So far removed from the base that it's like...
Oh my god. The Terran has 3 workers. Command center in the middle of the map. Also a classic. Oh my god. This Protoss is so close to winning, but this map is so enormous. They're playing on a 4v4 map. So how's he ever supposed to find anything? This command center is eventually gonna die. These Tempests. That man with a pickaxe chipping at the Great Wall of China has been a really good analogy this game. Because that has truly been the moral of this game. I mean, eventually it's gonna break
Although,
down.
it must needs be remarked, there is not enough minerals for another command center at this point.
Ooh, that is true. So unless long distance mining happens... But he can... The Terran player can float both of these command centers, and if she just puts them in random places, how's a Protoss player ever gonna find him?
A good question.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way for the Terran to win this game at this point, but she could probably force out a draw.
And it looks like a draw she's going for. Finally, mining more minerals.
Oh, SCV. Oh. That is not the final SCV, but there are 3 SCVs remaining, which is more than the Protoss with 1 hero probe that is not mining, not doing anything, just kind
of... It must need to be remarked. This hero probe is not mining.
This hero probe is not mining anything. It is not doing anything at all.
And look at these Tempests, really just patrolling everywhere around the map.
I mean, to be fair, if the Terran ever takes a base, which she has, then it will be very hard for the Protoss to find it. Oh, Tempest, SCV. Oh! Dead SCV. That's another base prevented from going down, but it looks like this base is going to be found. Alright. But there's an SCV. What is this SCV going to do?
Looks like this SCV is gonna die. Unless the Protoss turns around at the very last moment.
Yeah. Well, it's patrolling onto a base. That SCV, this base, theoretically is dead, but all the Tempests are patrolling. Protoss can no
Look
longer
at that
use
mineral
all army
count
hotkey.
for our Terran. Our
Almost.
intrepid, draw-seeking Terran.
Almost enough.
Finally
Command center.
attains 400 minerals.
Command center. Going up. This is just a big elaborate game of I Spy for the Protoss at this point. Like,
Base in
no...
the center still not having been scouted.
Well, this is true, but eventually, theoretically, the Protoss can win this. If this... The command center gets scouted and canceled. Wait a minute. Does the Protoss just win here? No, we've got, like, at least 5 more minutes of this game. How does... What? Huh? How does this keep going on? There's no mineral.
A question I'm sure
Okay.
both of these players are asking themselves right at this
There's
moment.
no workers left. A command center in the middle of the map and a refinery that has not been killed. There's nothing else. That's it. What? How does...
And these Tempests still patrolling around and entirely missing the middle of the map.
Entirely missing the... Yeah, but how does... This Protoss, if he just finds the command center in the middle of the map... Oh, SCV. This is the play. Build an SCV. Long distance
True,
mine
but
while
an
Tempests are
incredible play
patrolling...
from our Terran.
Long distance mine while the Tempests are patrolling at every single base. How would the Protoss lose this? Oh! Found. SCV dead as well. What?
And it is at this point that our Terran discovers for herself a very interesting fact about mono battles. Buildings are not revealed in mono battles.
Wait. That means that this Protoss player is assuming that this refinery is not... that there's another command center. Oh, no, if he just killed the refinery. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Just go kill the refinery. Dude, just go kill the refinery. Well, there's nothing else that can happen, so what are we supposed to do? Let's just fast forward through this, because... Alright, place your bets now.
It's just scouting around.
Is this refinery gonna die? Or is this Protoss gonna be a big, dumb idiot? And just lose? These Tempests are going every which way, thinking that there's something else, but there's not! There's nothing else on this map. Except this refinery. And he left the game. He left the game. No GG. Wow.
Forgets
Wow.
to GG. This
That,
hero
my
refinery.
friends.
See, I told you about this hero refinery.
That, my friends, was a game. That Protoss could have won. This refinery was the last building. That was it. Although there were several points where the Terran could have conceivably done something. I mean, if this Protoss had just built a Nexus in the natural instead of building a Nexus literally everywhere else that he did, this... Oh, wow. That was really something. Okay, well... Wow. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again for another beautiful game like this. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more similar content, and I will see you again very soon.